Hello, stream. Yeah, I did kind of forget. But Witchy, thank you so much for subscribing again. Up to 4 months. 4 month streak. Good evening. We're getting started a little bit late for many reasons.
Can they hear us now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can they? Can they hear us now?
I could turn the phone volume up at the end, and then that's how I check now. Because I can't trust my computer not to lie.
Or can you?
The computer is a lie.
Trying to listen to myself. Wait, I know I can't hear me.
Wait, but it's on a delay.
No, there I am. Yeah, you gotta look out for
Yeah,
that.
I heard you say that.
D&D.
I heard your delay.
You're a delay.
Okay, so what the hell were we doing?
We were in
You
Agok.
load your souls to this plane, and you can never leave now. I mean, wait,
Cool.
what?
Cool. I mean, Legion's fine with not leaving.
Y'all haven't hinted what y'all want to do, so I'm just kind of like, I'm just gonna keep throwing plot shit at them and see what the hell they do with it.
Okay, last thing I remember. First of all, session 15. Give it up for session 15. We're trying to say the number at the start so we can keep track. But we discovered there was a little gem thing and we could assign things in the slot magic wise. So we were kind of seeing the game UI. And we
Echo
bound
totally discovered that
ourselves.
too.
Yeah.
Totally.
Echo totally discovered that. Did we find you any spells? Was that the problem?
Nope. There are no bard
there was
spells in
no
Ogre.
bard spells. But
You're
because
Witchy
Echo
is so
genius, he figured it out
sparkly.
anyway.
Witchy's so sparkly. What happened there? It's like maximum sparkly.
Oh, her little avatar thing.
Yeah, I got distracted by the streamer avatars, I'm not gonna lie. I really like those. They're fun.
But yeah, let's see, we did lots of shopping. We shared some personal lore amongst ourselves. Then came back, learned spells, all that jazz. And then
Oh yeah, I bought 25 pounds of flour, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you got cooking stuff.
You have to.
Honey.
You got to keep up with your own inventory. I ain't keeping up with it.
No,
Yeah.
I got it. You mean you're not gonna watch my my inventory
Ew.
for me?
Wow.
Oh, infrared llama. Wow.
7 months. Wow. That's like over half a year. That's more than 6. Yeah, it's more than 6. We know how to numbers. We play D&D. We know math.
Whoa. Speak for yourself. I have macros for this shit.
Look, we can only do numbers 1 through 20 here. So if you hit 21 months, it's like -1 and we start back over. Okay?
And if you have to roll divine intervention, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Just as another continuation of the recap, Echo made an attempt to use sending cross planes.
Oh yeah.
Successful.
Yeah, and
This is more for the audience, not to remind you, because I don't know if you told them that in character, but I don't mind.
Yeah, and it wasn't unsuccessful in the way that it like failed. It was unsuccessful in a different way, right? Like I don't fully understand yet.
Correct.
Okay, so Echo's
Correct.
gonna be asking Eve after he's done freaking out, as per usual when things don't go his way.
No idea what's going on.
I mean,
even happening.
I'm ready to start if you guys are.
I thought we were just kind of recapping a bit, like.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I was asking unless there's anything else.
Did we have a plan of what we were gonna
No,
do this
I don't think we did. Like I don't think we.
Yeah.
We had
Well,
decided that this place was run its course. I think we were leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're either gonna see if there's anything we can do, or try and head to the Nexus. I think. I did want to try and find Keegan, but if I can't at least find him today, then in the first like hour or so, then I have to peace out.
That's the thiefy guy, right?
He's a bard.
Yeah. Oh.
So do we want like basically we say goodbye to dude.
Oh, we learned we just
Yeah.
yell in a city to get teleported. So we just gotta.
No, you can shout. If there's someone there that can see you and is able to do it, they may respond.
No. When we use when we go back to the spawn point, 'cause we tried that. I moved like a foot.
Yeah, you gated back to your point of no return. Or all return.
I'll return. Is this re-zero? Is this my reset point now? Cue that music. Oh yeah.
You know what? You know what? Why don't you test out that hypothesis at your next convenience?
Look, I offered to kill people. They're like, no, I don't want to die.
I mean, technically, you're the only one who has dying experience. So clearly, we should have you
I'm
die.
full of experience.
You're
Exactly.
the best at it, so.
Yeah, you got the most death experience. I don't remember how I used to tile my windows. I have like too many Twitch things and not enough screen space.
So what I don't remember is, did you guys take your long rest or not?
We did.
We
Yeah,
did.
'cause I'm full long rested.
I think that was like
So-
literally the last thing we did, where we were like, "Oh, let's go ahead and long rest, and then next time, yada yada."
Yeah.
And then we asked you like, "Do we complete the long rest?" And you were like, "Yes." And then we hit the buttons.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Y'all didn't have anybody stand watch.
No, we did not.
I watched.
Okay.
I was facing the door. Well, here's the thing with watch, Excite. I can see and hear just fine. I just can't move. So I watch. I look at the door, and then Judge is also
Meditating.
auditorily,
I
aware
never
of the
sleep, I
surroundings.
just sit there.
Yeah.
Yeah. With your eyes closed, so anything that requires sight, you fail.
But I can handle the sight.
It doesn't say
At
that
one
during
point,
my
Judge and I will
meditation
just have
to
a.
have my eyes closed.
But my familiar doesn't sleep either. So, like, between the three of us, we got some early warning going on.
At one point,
Okay.
Legion and Judge are just gonna have a staring contest during a long rest.
All right. Okay. So
That's what we get.
Wait.
Judge can make a perception check at disadvantage. Your bird can make one straight roll, and Caster, you can make a straight roll perception then.
Ooh. Okay.
I have a
Is this-
question. Does Legion need to blink because he's? So does he even blink?
Legion does
A
not
20
have
to a
eyelids.
Fucking 1.
Oh really?
Oh my god.
Oh dude.
Starting out strong.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, we're doing great. These are some good rolls. Strong rolls, guys.
Oh yeah. Oh
Look,
yeah.
Mine was a natural
So-
20.
I know.
One.
With the one.
Observant is all hell.
Don't see how I'm at disadvantage, but we'll take it.
Because you're distracted with your meditation. Okay. That's fine. Continue. Everybody wakes up.
Was never asleep.
Nothing apparently happened that you noticed.
They will probably notice Echo muttering seemingly to himself, and they
No,
go
he won't,
quiet
because
for
you're
a
in your hut alone.
Yeah, we
you
don't
can still,
see you.
you can. Oh, I guess you would hear him then, because sound can still go through.
Yeah, sound is.
So, because I'm not like trying to be stealthy about I clearly was talking to someone or something, and then he went quiet, and now you probably hear footsteps as Echoes look clearly pacing back and forth.
Echo, do you need a tissue in there, a towel,
What?
something to wipe things down? Not while you're muttering.
No. It's okay.
Face
The
palm.
DM takes 2d4 psychic damage for that.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
clearly why he set up his tiny hut, right?
I mean, that's the nickname it the Happy Hut for a reason, right?
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Echo.
Okay, from here on out, if he's by himself in there, it's soundproof.
Yeah, clearly.
No.
So Echo still This is no. We'll quickly leave this hut and go and knock on Eve's door.
Wait,
Leave
it's
the
all,
room.
It's all one. We're all in
yeah,
one
it's all
room.
one room.
Oh, I thought you had your own room.
Not in here.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So,
It's
uh,
just huge. The proportions of this room are huge for an ogre.
Lady Evelyn, are you awake?
But
No,
yes,
I know it's early. I have a question. Uh, do you know of spells that you communicate across distances, even planes? It's called sending. Are you aware of this spell?
I have some familiarity.
Hypothetically speaking, if a spell were to not reach its target, what would that mean? Is the target dead, or
Well,
do they not exist, or
across planes, there is some chance that the spell may not connect. Um, for example, if you were on our normal prime material plane and we're sending something to a plane of fire, for example, there's just a chance the message may not go through.
and did it feel like that's why it failed, DM, or?
Do you know the?
Oh, it's not, that's what I was asking Evelyn. Can I just try and describe the best I can?
Absolutely.
Uh,
Go ahead.
uh, so I think we described it as, so he'll say, I'm not sure it was that. It didn't feel like, it felt like the target didn't exist. And I know for a fact she does because she's my mother, and I only saw her a few months ago now.
Hmm. It could be that the plane we're on has different properties.
Could
Or,
be. Should I try it again, or? uh,
hmm.
You definitely get the sense that the it would you would. How often have you used sending?
it's the first time ever. So he
Okay,
does.
then never mind.
Yeah, he doesn't
Never mind.
exactly
I was gonna
know
say,
how
have
it
you
works.
ever have you ever messaged someone that didn't exist?
Yeah,
If you
no,
don't
he's
know, then
yes, yeah, he's never tried that.
you have no history to base it off of. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
And it
Okay.
is also a wizard spell, but Eve wouldn't have ever cast it before either because she wouldn't have access to third level spells. So,
But I would let you at least do an Arcana check because you've studied magic, so you may know more about it. Obviously, that's why he's asking you.
I rolled a natural 20.
Well, you had already explained
I know.
pretty much.
It's
Yeah.
the spell description.
I know, I know. You are
So you're
good at
saying there's a
reciting the
is-
technical stuff of it. Yes.
so you're saying there's a 5% chance it will fail. That's a peculiar number.
Yes, I believe they've studied it, and that's what it averaged out to over testing.
Huh. This is rather
Here, I have this
disturbing.
study from the magical school, and this is the peer review.
This is the wizard census data.
Eve, what's the p-value of that?
Oh my god, I
How many,
don't. No,
how many
no,
subjects?
nope, nope, nope,
N
nope.
equals 3,625 sending with a
Pi.
plus or minus of 4%.
Pi. Pi is my
3,000
answer.
actually not a lot to get him full, especially with the amount of magic casters.
3,000? That's
I
as
get
long
at
as
least
as long as you're
10,000
acceptable with
population.
a 5% chance of it being wrong. It's like 4 plus or minus with that number.
Yeah, I mean, that's what P value, and then you have standard deviation. I took statistics for way too long.
I
would've
understand
used
Too many statistics. This is not math. This is D&D. There's no math in D&D. Come on, guys.
It's all math.
No violence in the war room.
There's no dungeons. There's no dragons. It's just math.
We actually had a dungeon though, so
Oh, okay,
as I'm like destroying my chair.
should I try messaging someone we know on this plane and see if it works? Or maybe try messaging someone
Uh-oh.
that doesn't exist? I don't know how to do that, but
Now, it could be some type of barrier like the dungeon we went to.
okay. 1 second. Possibly.
Interesting, Eve. Do you think this entire world's a dungeon, and it's just a dungeon inside a dungeon? Like some sort of layer. There's a word for interior perception, like almost like an inception.
Out of character. I think my brain just melted.
Yeah,
I-
he was looking at you like his brain is like he's just trying to wrap his head around what you're even saying.
My IRL int is not high enough for this conversation.
Well, I want to test this out. Should I message someone, or do we need to talk to Ergomas or anyone
Yes,
else?
well, we should probably if we were planning to go to the Nexus today, we should probably talk with Ergo, let him know we're going, and maybe even if he can point us in the direction of the closest bard guild, because you didn't get any bells, correct? We can't leave you out.
Correct. Yes. Well, I guess I could test it out. What should I say? Just, hey, we're thinking about leaving. Should we meet up and talk, or?
Yeah. It could also be he's not familiar with the spell if it's not working. Maybe explain to him how to use it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I wouldn't have thought of that. Okay, I'll try. So Echo's gonna try and cast sending on Ergo Moss. And then Echo will say, Ergo Moss, this is Echo. We're at the inn still. We're thinking about leaving. Should we meet up before? Also, you can reply a certain amount of words to this message. I'm not sure if that was 25 or not, but he might
That
have
was
cut
20.
off.
That was 21. That was 21.
Okay. Yeah. Feel free to. And he'll end his conversation.
There's a brief pause, and then you hear in your mind, "Didn't you get my note?" And that's it.
I look at everyone. Apparently, there's a note. I go look like for a note.
Okay, make an investigation check since you failed the perception.
Okay. Everyone, there's supposed to be a note somewhere.
On a piece of paper.
I guess I'll go look for a note either slid in the door or I'll open the door and
Sure
look
enough,
and
right at the
note.
door is an envelope that was slid underneath the door at some point during the night, and no one noticed it.
Ah, good eyes, fellas. Good eyes. It looks like is it sealed? Is it?
I mean, it's closed. It's not like there's not like a wax seal or anything, but it opens.
Yeah, I'll open it up and.
Guests, if you're planning on leaving anytime soon, come see me before you leave. I have something that I want you to do. If you're interested. Signed, Ergomas of the Nexus.
I go, ah, well, at least we know the spell works. At least he was able to reply. So, I guess we'll go find Orgamos if we want to talk
Am
to him
I
real
able to
quick.
see the note as he's reading it?
You could just
I
ask him
showed
for
everyone.
it. I mean, it's not like
I'm just curious.
I was
for
like,
his
more
eyes
like-
only.
I was like,
is
It's
it
essentially
just
to all of you.
Yeah, but is it like dark common? Is this like normal dark common handwriting?
Yes.
Does it look noticeably in pen or quill?
It's some
or...
kind of ink.
If I see him looking at it closely, I'll just hand it over to you.
Well, I don't know. Can you read cursive? Are you too young for that? Sorry. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Grew up educated, okay?
I was talking about you personally, but that was the joke.
Hey, I had to learn cursive in 3rd and 4th grade.
They're not teaching it anymore.
They
so
stopped teaching it past that, but yeah.
it's another
Look,
language.
I was pre-med. I learned how to read doctor writing.
That's not possible. Doctors can't read
Joke's on you, it
doctors.
is.
Anyway,
But yeah,
It's
I'll hand you the note, Legion.
Legion looks it over. He's looking for any discrepancies in the paper, in the ink, as if it's too perfect.
Forged?
What do you mean
No,
too perfect?
So quill ink will always dry out towards the end of certain letters or words. And paper, if it's just parchment, it's always a bit, the edges aren't always uniform and everything.
So you're asking about the quality of paper
And the
and the ink.
Yeah. How's is there clearly fading of the last words?
It definitely looks like quill to parchment. It does not look different or
Not
magical.
different. Or generated as opposed to written.
Actually, now that you think about it, it's terminal. Yeah, and it's green and it's black, so looks like the old school DOS prompt in the Matrix. No, it looks like fucking pen and paper.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, shall we go find Argomas and see what he needs?
Yeah. Might be a bit of adventure that we could have before we get, on our way to the Nexus, or something to think about. We do need to actually secure some platinum, so hopefully it has a good bounty. Right now, we don't know if we can come back.
True. Well,
Come back where?
Here.
To life.
come back to life. All right.
Okay.
Platinum for diamonds and stuff.
You know how much diamonds are.
Yeah, we know how much diamond. That's why I said we need to secure platinum.
Such platinum.
So much platinum.
All right.
And
I
then
say we go downstairs, talk to Krunga, I think, real quick, and ask her where Ergo is, or where he would normally be.
Where's all my notes? Where did they go?
and then the party, as we're opening up the door and going downstairs, the whole party would hear in their heads from Legion.
Should we ask Ergo how much the disenchanting residue sells for?
Might as well. I mean, he might buy it. I don't know, but you say Ergo or Krung? Sorry, you say Ergo.
I said Ergo.
You
Yeah.
said Ergo, yeah.
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 I'm not sure, but before we leave, Krunga, do you mind? Ergo has summoned us. Do you mind giving us directions where he would be?
Yes, 1 second.
And then when you get a chance, and then also Keegan stopped by.
I haven't seen Keegan.
Very well.
Where?
I'm just waiting for the ogre to give the really shitty directions of just pointing that way.
Left, right,
Okay,
up.
so yeah, that's it's kind of funny because I was like, where am I gonna send them? All right, that's where I'm gonna send them. So yeah, she points behind you through the door where you came from your room.
So like behind the inn.
He literally points that direction from where you came.
Do we go left, right, through a long tunnel?
Go out to the right. Take right again. He's normally hanging around just around the opening.
Very well, thank you. Thank you for your hospitality and for the uh, drink and food. See you later.
He waves, doesn't say anything.
All right. So we take a right, and then he should be around the opening somewhere. So it's the best I could get.
Does he not have a house?
He might be waiting for us. He's expecting us, I guess. That's what it seems like. I don't know, but I guess try and lead the way the best following direction she gave.
Okay, and you do. Um, it's literally, you know, 45 seconds max of you guys walking, following those general directions. Um, Instead of going left, where you guys would go towards the Shadow Knight Guild, you go to the right, and there is the opening, and you recognize this. This is the way in that you came in, and Ergo is just leaning against the wall.
Okay. Ah, good morning, Ergo.
Greeting.
Got your notes.
He does a small salute.
Military
does
man.
the
That was
salute look
interesting. Huh?
What does the salute look like? Just like
Two
normal left hand.
two fingers, and just kind of flicks them towards you.
Ah.
He's not doing the Heil Hitler.
Wow.
Wow. Bruh.
Give me something else for this girl. I don't know.
Bruh.
Uh,
So,
but yes, we got your notes. You got my
oh,
message
okay.
too. Did you like that? Something new I
Yeah,
learned.
that's interesting. I've never had someone talk directly into my mind before.
I hope it wasn't too
Legion talks
invasive.
directly into his head.
You haven't.
His eyes kind of go wide for just a moment, and he looks at you, and he's like, "Interesting."
But if you
Sorry.
prefer vocalization auditory, we can do that as well. Legion talks out loud.
He's thinking in his mind, but obviously he can't connect, so he's like waiting.
Mine is only one way.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yes.
Okay. You guys really are odd.
Very much so.
Yes.
Speaking of oddities, you said you had something for us to do. Would that
Well,
something involve making platinum? Because we still don't know if we come back alive in this place.
I mean, do you want to test that out?
We'd prefer to have our method of resurrection, which unfortunately requires a large diamond that we believe is 300 gold. But apparently the inflation is quite high here, so you believe it's 200 platinum.
That sounds about right. But normally it's just enchanters that need it. Never heard of anybody needing diamonds for anything other than jewel crafting. What are you trying to do?
Only we can rebind the soul back to the body with the diamond. Some moss told me.
Wait, need. He looks at you and he's like, "We normally just have a cleric cast the spell using a water sprinkler."
A what
You
now?
water a body back to life.
No,
Yes,
it's
it's like
it's like
waterboarding, but in reverse.
imagine a small ball and chain. It's a holy water sprinkler. Most of the clerics that I know that are, decently skilled, they all have one. It's such a pain in the ass to obtain these things, though. Anyway,
It's like a fascinating weapon against demons.
I mean, it's a holy weapon, but it doesn't really do anything magical except you just use it and it casts resurrection on people.
And only clerics can attain this.
Mm-hmm. It's a cleric only thing. Yeah. I mean, druids can cast it at higher levels, and so can clerics, but this one doesn't cost any mana. They can just cast it over and over again as many times as they want. It saves time. Otherwise, you have to sit, you have to wait for your mana, and then you cast one time, and it takes forever. It's just a time-saving tool. But anyway,
we wouldn't be able to buy one off a cleric, would we?
I don't know any cleric that would hand that to anyone if they could. There's certain things that once you acquire them, they never leave you. You can pick them up off of your body, but I can't pick them up off of your body. I don't know why.
Huh. Fascinating. And
So
speaking of bodies,
you couldn't rob a cleric of it. Let's put it that way.
of course, but you could
But
have
if you see
purchased it either.
Dax, you can certainly try it and let me know how that happens. Of course, you may be back here really quick if you do.
We may be, or we just may no longer do exist. But speaking of bodies, there's one of the. If I was to, since everyone comes back alive, if I was to ask a druid to purchase their skin, what would be the running cost of that?
I don't think I've ever seen someone. No, I have no idea. I've never seen anyone make that request. So I don't even know if
Obviously,
it's
it'd be
possible.
inconvenient. Well, I mean, surely everything has a price. Would it not? It'd be inconvenient. So I imagine it would cost a bit, and in this world, your bit and our bit is probably a little bit different. But yes.
I don't know. You can definitely go out there and ask someone at the Druid Circle and hope that they don't just smite you where you stand. But sure, go ahead. I mean, I would be careful. I mean, those druids would hurt you guys.
Are they protected? Is skin like a delicate topic for druids?
Most people don't like the idea of someone taking their skin, even if they.
Oh no, I wouldn't be taking. I'd be purchasing their skin.
Same thing.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I'm sure you can figure that out later. You said you had a job for us.
Well, it's delicate because I know if you guys get too close to Arches, she could probably kill all of you without blinking. But she also doesn't know who any of you are, so that gives me a unique opportunity here where I can have you spy and report back to me on what she's doing, maybe where she's at, what the hell this is all about, why she's attacking us.
Would we have to hide these magic items that we retrieved, or she's
Why?
one in the first place, right?
I mean, they weren't unique.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay.
I mean, I couldn't prove that that mask is mine, but I know I'm missing one, and now there's one that didn't come from Lower Guck. So
I mean, this sounds kind of like my specialty, though. I'm just saying, like, deception. Uh, you know, getting in there, sneaking around, investigating.
honestly, if I didn't have this necklace, I would probably be more angry than I am. But it's okay. I can always get more. He taps it and turns into a skeleton. And with a cackle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He showed us that before, I believe.
I mean, I love it. It's probably. I have two necklaces that are just amazing. This one is one of them. The other one's actually an artifact, so.
Fascinating. Well, this job, I mean, if we do wish to accept it, what would reward be? Just
Well, see, kind of low level. I want this information. Oh, I'm not really good at this kind of thing. How about 500 platinum?
let us can we mind if it's give us a moment to talk amongst ourselves?
Sure, I'll wait here.
I just want to move like a few feet away from everyone,
What
from
hears in
him.
their head? 500 platinum. Think of all the skin I could buy with that. I
Uh,
mean,
Yes, with your share, yeah, for
yes.
sure.
I mean, how much is skin anyway? Maybe a few platinum, 10 at the most.
It, Forget about the platinum for now. This job, I mean, he said it sounds dangerous, but could be interesting. This person does seem like bad news, though. What do you all think?
Wouldn't the ambassador also be around here? We might be able to have a dinner party with him.
Maybe,
I know
but
exactly what you meant by that, and I am both thrilled and disgusted.
yeah. But the
That's my deal.
ambassador, if if they are around her, wouldn't he just give us away immediately? Like, oh, those are the people I saw. They're, you know, they're here to mess us up.
Well, depends on how close we get. I can turn into several animals.
Mm.
Send out Hansy. She hasn't seen Hansy before. Hansy could easily blend in with the local wildlife, I believe, and give us a good look.
Also, you don't tend to be the most subtle person, Legion. I mean, if we're trying to get in there and infiltrate, and you just say hello to everyone, and look at me, it might be rather difficult to
Tell
lay
me
low.
something, Echo. When lightning strikes, do you notice all the animals running around?
Is this another saying?
Oh no, it could be, I guess. But I am myself. I pretend not to be anything otherwise.
Oh,
But
so
a distraction in one area of myself could have the rest be able to gather some more information.
what do you think, Lady Evelyn and Judge? Does it sound like something you're interested in?
well, that would be quite a lot of coin. At the very least, it's worth consideration for that.
Should we ask for more? or or should we ask for anything we find that's loot wise we keep? Well, I'm not sure even the details of this. Judge, do you think this is wise to try and infiltrate and get close to someone that we hardly even know, or someone else that we hardly even know?
How much coin was it again?
500 platinum. Quite
And
a
Would
bit
that's
of
be
coin.
125 each.
and that's basically what, one jewel that we need?
Well, it's 200 platinum for one, and then I mean, if you want to get technical, our world says we only need 300 gold, and that's worth 2,000 gold. So we could get it cut by a jeweler to make, 6 300 gold diamonds.
I'm getting confused by math. Why is there so much math in this session tonight? What's
Look,
happening? It's a conspiracy against me.
So we'd really only need one 2,000 gold diamond, and that'll last us a long time if we can get it cut.
Yes. Eve, are you familiar? Are you familiar with the revivify spell? Does it take? Will it take 300 gold off the diamond, or do we have to cut it ourselves?
I believe the spell normally consumes the entire diamond. So you would probably need the material already prepared.
Oh,
Spells.
the spell consumes it. Someone doesn't show up when we give them the diamond.
No.
Oh, that's a bit more straightforward than I expected. Then who says the diamond has to be 300 gold? I'm just trying to get a value for this.
I don't know. You're the one who mentioned that, right?
Oh, the moss just said diamond worth 300 gold. Didn't really go into specifics. It was honestly my first conversation with Moss.
Ah, well,
We can go back and
You
ask
always believe just random moss that you speak to.
Yes, don't you?
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Did you insight check the moss?
No, he did not. I'm just telling you, he didn't.
I actually don't know the spell because the boss just flat out lied to me and just told me I could do it.
Rip.
Look,
if you believe hard enough.
Believe in the me that believes in the moss.
Let's talk to Ergo again and get a few more details. Then maybe we try it.
I'm all for it. What's the worst that happens? We all die a horrible death.
Yes, that sounds terrible, but it's okay. Ergo, we're done convening for now. Can you give us a little more details about this mission? What would you need us to do fully, and where would we go? And
oh, that's the thing. I'm not quite sure where she is. Other than her attempts to take out our town and to send orcs at us, which I got to admit I really wasn't prepared for, but we'll fix that. You don't really have to go anywhere. Just I'm paying you for information if you come across it. That's all. I'm not asking you to go undercover and hang out with her. I wouldn't want to be near her.
ah,
I mean, to be fair, at your level, I wouldn't want to be near anyone as big as us because it would be terrifying if they decide to attack you.
fair enough. Well, if that's the case, I mean, I think we're in agreement. If we happen to come across her or find any information, I'll be glad to maybe send you a message, let you know.
Okay. Or if
And
you could just
just
send a bard. They have like a mail system. I
you
mean,
have
I
a mail
normally don't
system,
use
Echo.
it.
Uh, I mean,
The League of Antonian Bards.
where,
You've never heard of it?
where's this at? Oh yeah, where's the Bard Guild? I never ran into Keegan. I meant to ask him. But do you know where
Bards,
the nearest
bards,
Bard Guild is?
Bard Guild. Let's see, the closest Bard Guild.
Already the easiest one to get to.
Probably in Freeport somewhere.
Freeport.
There's other humans there. I don't know. I don't normally go there.
Are they humans
Other
too?
humans there.
Is there a teleport there, or is there?
I mean, it's not that far from West Commons. It's, a few hours.
In
What?
which direction?
Yeah, I'm not sure in my notes we know where West Commons is. I think.
I mean, y'all were there because West Commons is where you teleported to
Oh!
go Fallen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, Freeport is about 2 zones over, but
Yeah. But it's
anyway,
a few hours.
um,
Which direction?
So we would teleport
technically
to West
speaking,
Con.
it's northeast from here, but you can't go directly. You'd have to go around. Uh, you could get a teleport to West Commons and then head east, and then you'd run into it. Well, or you'd run into the water, which, if you really want to, have fun with that.
Ah.
But I will say this. He just kind of looks over the group.
I kind of
Two
stand a
of you
little bit
probably
taller.
shouldn't try to go in there. I believe you said your name was Evelyn. Evelyn, probably not safe for you there. Judge, definitely not safe for you there. Echo, you
These
should
two
be
would barely
fine,
hurt a fly.
but Echo, don't wear the mask if you go into Freeport.
Very
Yeah, I
well.
don't know, Legion. I don't know if you'll be safe or not. I don't know how they'll respond to you.
Are they racist in Freeport? Do they not like certain races?
Well,
Are
okay.
they racist?
So things are weird. Yes, some people in the world will attack you based on your profession, your race, or the deity that you worship, should you worship one. Some get angry if you don't worship any, which makes no sense to me, but here we are.
Interesting. And they could just tell that from looking at you.
I don't know. They just somehow know. Maybe it's your aura. I don't know. I've never been able to figure it out. They cheat. Like, I can't tell these things.
And there's no
Jay can't tell
lawman
these
to
things.
be
It's
like,
just like,
hey, don't attack them.
I mean, I guess if you do enough favors to any group, they wouldn't attack you. But like for the most part, bards aren't gonna like Judge, and they're not gonna like Evelyn.
Is there not?
I like them both just fine.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, they
Well,
judge you based on
is there
appearance. and
another bard guild that's more accepting? Like, is there one in the Nexus by any chance?
There might be someone to train you in the Nexus. I don't know, but that's mostly training, not spells. And
Ah,
songs is what you need.
that's what I'm
Let's
looking for. I
see.
mean, I've already mastered the art of uh, 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 the interface here, of course, but I don't have anything to put in it.
Interface. Is that what we're calling it now?
What are y'all
Sure.
I
talking
like
about?
the circle thing in the vision.
Oh, your spell gems. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Spell gems, yes.
I was
Of
I was
course.
worried because you guys were talking really weird, and then I was like, maybe that's what they're talking about. You guys seem different, so I don't know.
We're not from this world. Is this a plane of existence or a celestial body?
As far as I can tell, yes.
We asked him last time some of this stuff, and he didn't know.
Yeah.
He didn't know
Oh,
some.
I know.
He didn't know some of it. Okay, but I was just like,
have it written down. Yeah.
as a recap, we did kind of ask him if he knew what the fuck, and he was like, not really.
He actually seemed confused by his existence with our questioning.
Yeah.
I think, right?
It's like, I've never thought about that before, and we're like, oh god, we're giving him an existential crisis.
he's like, I'm a real boy.
The NPCs are becoming real.
Well, if I can figure out how to use these, and Legion points to his bracers, if Lady Evelyn and Judge are wolves, will they attack wolves? Is that something everyone hates here?
Well, it's funny that you say that because as long as you're outside and you're in wolf form, everything except maybe some animals and undead. Undead don't care, obviously, but groups that are looking at factions see you as a wolf, and most of them would ignore you. There are some that would attack, but
That was
I
the
would
inquiry
say
on skin. I can't seem to get these to work, so I was thinking if I was able to purchase Druid's skin and put them between the bracers and my arm,
I thought
it might work.
Oh my god, you're doing like Data in whatchamacallit,
yeah.
the Borg movie.
It's first contact.
First contact. There we go. It's late. I'm tired. Shut up. I know movies.
Anyway, um, he looks at you and he's like, any druid should be able to use those items if the right conditions are met. Normally, it's like a 46 plus level druid that needs to use it. I don't know.
Yes, but we don't seem to go by your levels. Or at least I'm not sure of the conversion.
Weird.
Yes.
You guys were special, but you don't even follow the rules.
We don't even have
Hold
mana.
on.
To be fair, we don't even know the rules, okay? So it's kind of hard to
Fair enough.
follow them.
Well, normally your trainer would tell you that when you first join your guild.
I don't know if you
Did
know
you guys
this.
not join your
we,
guilds?
We literally spawned in a hole in the ground. Like, literally.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like a fresh grave. Someone buried us, and then we woke up.
Okay, to answer your question, the places that I know that you can buy bard spells for sure are East Freeport, South Kenos Hills, and Greater Fay.
South Kenos Hills and Greater Fay. That's the other two.
Hi, Kitty.
Damn it! I knew there was something I was forgetting to do. I'll put this in chat though before I run off screaming. It's South Kenos. It's just the zone name is South Kenos Hills, but ignore me.
Yeah.
The kitten keeps climbing on my hair. Make it stop. What are you doing? What are you doing that hurts me?
But as I was saying, every place that I just mentioned is not friendly with, for lack of a better term, the evil races. They're all called evil races to
Are
them.
bards
So
evil?
no, it's actually the opposite. Most bards are good race bards, humans, elves. You know, the good guys. Dark elves, ogres, trolls were the bad guys, depending on who you ask.
And who makes this differentiation?
Well, I mean, to be fair, normally, all things being equal, we fight.
So it's just an us and them mentality.
Pretty much, it's others. I mean, ogres and trolls were neighbors. Ogres are from the Farrat. Next door in the swamp is where the trolls are.
Never quite understood people not getting along. They all taste the same in the end.
As someone who hasn't actually tried eating other races, okay, we do punt gnomes though.
Yes, I mean, would you like to? We can, I'm sure, especially with this
No.
immortality thing, I could buy an arm or a leg.
See, I just never thought that was even a thing. I mean, there
Do you not have
are. That's not true. I've actually seen other races meet before. I haven't seen it collected by anyone. It just kind of drops when they die. I guess you're
Really?
right. I guess you could get parts from things. Never
There
tried
was
it from people though.
When
Mostly
I
just
was
magical
human,
beings.
there was a fad that almost caught on of ethically grown meat, and we could an ethically killed sentient meat. Because if you're paying for it, does it really matter?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But regardless, Freeport's going to be the closest place. You could technically teleport and get a ride to any of those locations. I don't know how the TV just came on. I don't.
What's a TV, Ergo?
There's a cat
That
somewhere.
would
It
explain why.
definitely should not be. Yep.
Explains that.
That explains a few things.
Be right back.
So we have a storage cabinet. It has a bunch of electronics on it, and the TV just turned on its own, and then there was a big crash. So I'm guessing cats are knocking over expensive things.
No, they just knocked down the keyboard.
Oh, okay, for the thing.
Yeah, which
I mean,
did the wake on movement.
the 3D printer's over there, so that would be bad. And also kind of impressive that they could knock that over, to be honest. 'Cause it's kind of heavy.
Oh yeah, and they need to be. Does you have to allow that vibration?
Yeah.
Have you even used your 3D printer lately?
Not in the last 2 or 3 months. I gotta fix
Hey.
stuff now, though, because cats just climbed on my hair, also. I mean, there's a brawl mode. I could turn on the brawl mode in a minute. I gotta get my shawl.
Oh,
What's happening? I literally just looked up. Oh,
I thought
Melteremus is
fine.
here. Hey, Melteremus, 8 months. Stare. Oh, I like how the little figures, they party too. They're like dancing.
All the parts.
Yeah. Are you backside or?
yeah, I'm back.
I forget what it's called.
So yeah, I guess we'll be on the lookout for any information for you, and then maybe I'll try and head to one of these cities if possible. For now, though,
Like I said, Freeport's probably going to be your closest one to grab some songs. I'm not sure if the Nexus is going to have what you're looking for, though. It has. I mean, this is where everybody meets up to sell the good stuff. No one's really selling low-level spells unless they're like jacking up the price by a stupid amount. So
do you know
something that would
cost?
cost you a couple of gold, it's going to cost you, 2 to 5 platinum, which is just dumb. I mean, it's not a lot, but still, it's irritating.
Yes, and so if I were to go one of these cities, it would be more worth it for the cost. And the average cost of spells there is. Do you know or?
Uh, See, I'm not a bard. I know bards are a little different, but the price just keeps going up for the higher skill level spells that you get. I mean, it starts out as like a couple of copper for some of them,
Oh,
maybe like a couple silver. I don't remember. I'm not sure. Never really bought bard stuff.
very well.
Oh, and also the price on residuum. Is that something we have to sell in the Nexus?
He looks at you just dumbfounded. He has no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Enchantment material.
Echo, do you have it on you, or does Eve have it on her?
Enchantment material.
I have 5 of them.
Enchanters just take a bar, they cast enchant on it, and then they use their jewel crafting skill to make items. What are you talking about enchanting? But
I forget, who has the vials? I have the vials?
I do.
Oh, you have the vials.
Judge, could you show Ergo one?
I'll unwrap some cloth in one of my satchels and just open it up at the top to where he can see down into it.
Do you do like the shady guy? Do the shady guy thing where you're like showing the stolen watches?
Yeah, pretty much.
he looks at you for a moment, and he has a sudden realization as to what he's seeing. I'm surprised that you had the money to buy that.
Oh, I
You
made it.
enjoy it. He laughs. You made it. There's only one person that I know that knows how to make it consistently. And
Oh, the
he's
goblin
in
in the town that we were in.
Indeed, I forgot his name, and I am panicking because I'm trying to find my files. I changed my profile, and apparently that's where it stores all of your
You have Jolana and
temporary files.
Amina, right? Those two.
Yep. I'm trying to get the thing. Sorry.
Oh, you're in Notepad++. Yeah, it does save it under your Windows profile. It's part of why I haven't corrected mine.
App data.
Okay,
right?
so he saw one
Yep.
boss, so I guess I'll just unwrap it the rest of the way and show him all 5 of them.
You know the meme of the guy where he's sitting there eating breakfast and just spits out his cereal all over the place. Imagine that is what he just did, but just shock.
Shock and awe.
What did you mean by enjoy that? What were you referring to?
The drug. People use it here to get really, really high. It's a great export because it's
Is it
there's
illegal?
not many suppliers of it. So yeah,
It is illegal, or
I mean, I don't know about illegal. It's just sought after in different circles. It's a trade skill.
We use this for magic in our world.
He's just like, all right, cool story, man. That's the look you get from him. Like, all right. So what do you do with it?
You
It can
can,
replace any component, correct, Steve?
yes, and it can also be used to create new enchantments on items.
It looks at you like only enchanters can make enchanted items here. I don't understand.
But you said you can tell if people are certain guilds, like others seem to be able to.
I can't know. I mean, I can tell somewhat by what you're wearing, by what spells you're using, but I can't just look at you and know.
I wonder if I am an enchanter here as well as a wizard.
No, those are two separate guilds for all intents and purposes.
One cannot be a member of two?
No, not at any one time. Whatever you are is what you are. Like I can't be anything other than a shaman. I can't go back and be a shadow knight or
Even
Or
with your
warrior.
immortality, if you get bored of being a shaman, you can just go learn to be something else.
no, they won't talk to me.
is
You're
there
not a member of the Shadow Knight Guild. Be gone.
Oh, they say that to everyone. Okay,
They definitely
I thought
say
it
it
was
to
just
me.
us.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're quite rude.
Oh no, if you're not a Shadow Knight, they won't even talk to you.
Yeah, they
They'll just
basically told
literally
us.
tell you to fuck off.
Yes.
I don't know. That's just what they do. I don't know.
Is there an
Are all the
official?
trainers?
Is there an official Rogues Guild?
Not here.
I mean,
The
do they
Dark Elves
just
have one.
It-
Daxia and Neriak would have one. I think there's one in Freeport, but again, because rogues anybody can be a rogue, just about, except ogres and trolls. Apparently, I don't know why, but apparently we're just not stealthy enough or something. I don't know.
But if you
Anyway,
become a rogue, could you not be anything else? Also,
as far as I'm aware, I've never heard of anyone being anything other than a rogue if they're a rogue.
it's just strange because I was invited to join the Rogues Guild. Like I was given permission to join, or at least a faction of them.
Well, maybe they saw something in you. Maybe they didn't know you're already a bard. I don't know.
It's just strange.
Are you sure he
Okay.
wasn't just inviting you to work for him? Because there's rogues
I
hire
don't.
people all the time for different stuff. So
He handed me this token. Seemed to be under the impression that it seemed to be a formal invitation of sorts.
hmm, did you give him anything back?
I mean, I sold some things to them. They gave me coin, but
Nah, that's just them being a fence. That's normal.
that was the only thing I Never gave them.
No, normally you give your guild leader the you start with a piece of paper with a scroll or something to hand to them, and then that's how they know what you are.
You start with
Guys-
so when you're born with a piece of paper.
Yeah, and a bandage and a couple of coins.
Well, when we first got to this world, I handed some paper to a bugbear. Does that make me a farmer?
Farmer's not a real.
How does Ergo? How does your world's reproductive system work? Does it? They are birthed with a piece of paper, a coin, and bandages.
Well, I mean, we don't. One, I don't know the answer to what you're asking. Two, I don't know.
So when normally
That's
a
just
male
how it
or
happens.
female of a species procreate, there's usually a fertilization of an egg, whether internal or external. And then so during that fertilization process in the incubation time, the fetus grows. And then so in that when that happens, they also grow gold.
Do you have children in this world? I mean,
We
we
saw-
saw bugbear children, but wait, when there's children, are they always forever children? Do they grow up to be adults?
Just everybody make a perception check for me.
You break his brain again.
Nope. I just want you all to make a perception check.
Does my familiar need to make one too?
Sure, if you want one, if you want them to. Echo, Eve, and Legion. You have not seen one baby anywhere in Oguk since you arrived.
No sound of a baby crying, nothing
Nope.
like that.
Nope. Not
Do we ever
one.
see any in the initial town either?
You saw different age people, but you didn't see. You met one child.
I
We
met a
met the
child.
bugbear children, right?
Yeah.
There were
Yeah.
children there, but for some reason you don't see any here.
They're all vampires.
We are not in Mayong Mistmore's presence. Calm down, Maelstrom.
Do you have children, Ergo?
Dax wishes.
Can you have children? I'm sorry, that's too personal.
I've never tried. You could
This
probably
world's
convince.
contraception must be very good, though.
Is there contraception in 5e? I don't even know that word.
What?
I'm gonna say demon. I'm gonna go demon shenanigans. I know that word.
Oh my god.
skooma.
Shenanigans. Skooma.
It's some lambskin condoms, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Kill me. I can't believe we're going down this path.
Hey, the ancient Romans and Greeks had basically a contraceptive herb that was so good they made it extinct by the time the Middle Ages came around.
Yep. And the
We-
first
And we've
condoms
lost
were
it
made
forever.
in 1200 AD.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Request is
That's
not
also how
ancient
they got their
Rome.
dragon's breath as well. That's the missing ingredient.
Lol.
My God, you people. Anyway, so
So, Ergo, there's no schools to teach children. Is there any children in your city?
the weird thing, children. Nope, can't think of any.
I mean, it makes sense with your immortality that there's population control, but that's not a conscious effort.
Are you an endangered species?
Well, I mean, technically, I don't think anyone here can really die. We haven't really tried to actually kill people, but like the guards, I mean, I've seen people kill the guards before and they come back.
has always been this way.
Let me see. Why is Twitch not in night mode?
I don't know. Your screen is like the sun.
There
I
is
can
night
see it
mode.
a room away.
How are you not using
Firefox
night mode?
settings.
I know. That's what I'm like. It's like, what
There
did
we
you
go.
do?
Nope, it didn't do it.
No, the whole thing is. It's. I don't know. It's bright. Make it stop. Make it stop. Plus the vampires. You know. The
Yeah,
vampire stuff.
all the
I'm gonna
vampires.
melt. I like how we keep
What?
making this world extremely dark. There's no children. Everyone's assigned their job at birth.
Yeah, and they're born with a piece
No,
of
no,
paper in their
at
hand.
spawn, they don't even get born.
Yeah, they just go.
Like that's what Legion's trying to figure out is like, what the fuck?
And we spawn in the dirt, which makes me Echo think that we're undead now.
I think that was like literally the first check I think I made in the entire game was I was like, can I roll a check to see if I'm undead? And I rolled an Arcana check and determined we were not undead.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And then the second check I made
Scary,
was
man.
like, am I on the material plane? I think Eve told everyone this in like session 2? Question mark.
Yeah.
Sounds right. They all are. What the fuck?
Well, I know we got off track a little bit. Do we
Oh
want
no,
to?
I'm about to go more on.
So,
Oh, God.
Ergo, are there brothels in this world?
Oh god.
I mean, it is the oldest trade.
There's inns.
Do you know what a brothel is?
where you pay for copulation.
I mean, I'm sure the rogues would be into that. That's definitely a question that you could ask the rogues. I don't know. Never really cared.
So the rogues might have children.
What?
I don't know about children, but I mean, if they're partaking in drugs and sex, that's definitely their can of worms.
Usually
Not mine.
that leads to unless fascinating.
What? What's fascinating?
Judge wants to go.
Oh,
try to have a
it'll be
baby.
good to know I don't leave behind any orphans if I decide to eat some people.
Ah, what did you say, Judge?
Judge said he wants to go try to find a lady to have a baby with. A lady of the night.
Progress requires experimentation.
Exactly.
I mean,
So
you gotta
a giant meteor smashes into all of you and you die instantly. Solved. Anyway,
My question is there an ogre brothel in this city?
no.
Well, guys, I
Don't
think
believe
it's time
there's
to
a
move
brothel
on.
here. I mean, we have an innkeeper. If you're really interested, maybe she'll have sex with you. I don't know. Have you asked? That's really what you want.
Do you prefer your mates to be larger than you, Judge?
Maybe we don't talk about this in front of Lady Evelyn. It seems kind of rude.
Daddy wants
unless
uppies.
Unless you're
Daddy
okay with
wants
this, Lady
uppies.
Evelyn. It's,
All of my
I don't.
stuff. I'm so irritated by this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having to reopen all of my saved Notepad++ things one at a time because I switched my profile. Because installing Windows 11, it uses your Microsoft account and it doesn't ask you, hey, what folder do you want to store this in? No. We're going to take like the first 5 letters of your name and use that instead of your name. So I'm just like,
yeah, it's
so when I
Windows 11.
moved it, all of my app data stuff was stored under that one directory, including Notepad++. And since I didn't actually save them because I'm an idiot, I'm having to open all of them and I'm going to resave the files to actual files because normally I don't save anything in Notepad++. I just leave it open. and it restores them constantly. Yeah, I know. I'm an idiot. I know.
Yeah. You know.
But that includes all my D&D notes, apparently.
Oh, good. I mean, I got to use the restroom if you want to take like a 5 minutes to quickly open that up. Although, I mean, I'm happy to also keep vamping about this world's reproductive systems and lack thereof.
Echo, let's move on. He's getting uncomfortable, and he's you know.
Oh, I did save this text file, so what the hell's all this crap? More D&D notes. I have more than one D&D file. Beautiful.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
like I said, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick then.
Yeah, go ahead. Everybody can.
I need water, so.
Yeah.
Where am I?
All right. Yeah.
This is my ice, because all my water, which he just made me drink the last sip. So I'll be right back too. I get to use the AFK screen if I can remember where the AFK screen is, and then I'll hydrate more. There it is. I found it.
I'm back. Safe zones.
I muted mine, but I said I can't kill you guys if you don't leave town.
And I said, haha, safe zones.
Well, that's not
Hey.
true. I mean, if you attack a guard, they will turn and one-shot you, which would be hilarious. Because, that thing that I sent you on Discord, I sent the thing in the memes channel like weeks ago, and it was things that don't happen in games anymore. Like
Yeah.
literally
Oh yeah,
dying
yeah,
because
yeah.
you accidentally hit the auto attack button when you're trying to talk to a guard, and then loading, please wait.
Then pay with your life. I just remember a lot of pissing off the guards in Oblivion. Okay. I'm mostly back. Blah. I pulled my own hair. I feel like I forgot to do a thingy. Oh my god, 2 hydrates. Okay, I'm gonna chug more water. I just filled it up. This is the ice jingle of full water. 2. Alright, that one was for Witchy. I'm gonna like get sick on water, and it's Caster's fault. Oh, brain freeze from the freezing ice, brand new water. Ah.
Good time.
Also, the Dwarf King from our last campaign said hi.
Oh. A dwarf king. King of
The-
the dwarves.
The Dwarf King, King of the Dwarves. What was his name? Omri? Omri said hi. He said hi.
Howdy.
He saw I was
I'm
on
back.
BattleNet. He wanted to know what I was playing, and I'm like, Dungeons and Dragons? And he was like, oh, tell the gang hi. So you've been told hi.
There we go.
Who have we been told hi by?
Omri.
Okay. He lives.
He does, apparently.
And he went dark.
Yeah, he like immediately got off of BattleNet after that. Yeah. I don't hear you talking.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would be better, huh?
So do we
Yeah.
have to host a sex ed class for all this world?
No.
Is it?
Sex happens, but sure.
But that's how babies are made. I know. I studied to be a doctor.
Wait, did you?
Not in game. IRL.
Oh, I thought you meant in game. I was like, wait, what part of Legion's backstory did I miss? I mean, it was already kind of out there, but now apparently he was.
It would make sense for him to start to be a doctor if he's like so
I'm-
skilled at, you know.
He worked under a butcher for a little bit, and he did work under a healer for a little
I'm picturing
bit.
you in like a plague doctor mask because those are cool.
Legion could rock a plague doctor mask. Nah, I mean, do you want his 200-page backstory?
Stretch.
Toss it in Discord. We'll read it eventually.
I just gave everyone the cliff notes because I'm like, yep, I've thought way too much of this.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes, and now I'm irritated, but yeah.
Did you forget to save a thing?
No, I have everything I need. It's just I was originally going to go with original stuff for the gods, and I have everything planned out, but I'm not sure if I want to use the gods from EverQuest or not.
It's up to you.
Anyway.
I mean, we
Okay,
haven't
just go to
talked
Dwarf
about gods
Fortress,
yet, so you got plenty of
generate a
time.
world, get free RNG gods.
Oh no, I have names for gods and I have different aspects for them. It's just the names are really silly and not nearly as cool as the
Well,
ones from EverQuest.
you know what's a really good name for the god of magic and life? Caster.
To an air?
Snake Caster.
No.
Yeah, Caster. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a great name. Yeah.
No.
If I find out how to manually add stuff to Dwarf Fortress, because there is a way to like mod and insert things, I'm totally gonna make Caster the god of like secrets and magic,
Nice.
It's just
because
for,
those are realms that you can actually do.
I'm ready to
I-
go if you
I-
guys are, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm all good.
I'm good, ish. Emphasis on the ish, but I'm okay.
Ish.
It's fine. It's fine.
So Ergo will say, if you can make that, please don't flood the market with it. Part of the reason that it's worth doing is because it's pretty rare.
The economy.
Well, I think we were gonna use it for personal use, actually. Not drug personal use.
Most people use it for personal use. That's the point.
How much would be
That
an adequate amount to sell, so we wouldn't flood the market and get a potential, make potential enemies?
Well, I mean, if you sold it just in small amounts, I mean, rogues everywhere would probably buy it off of you because they'll just resell it. They're the ones that mainly do that. I mean,
And do we sell it in like tiny bags or something?
you're gonna be drug dealers.
is
There's no
it?
plastic here.
Is this considered more rare than the magic item equivalent of it? Oh, perhaps you would not know since you don't do enchanting.
As far as I know, I was told by what is Zamina, right? Yeah, it was Zamina. Zamina uses the corpses of magical creatures to procure it. Have you found another way?
Using their brains, correct?
As far as I know, he uses everything magical about a creature. I don't know about the brains.
Yes, when we talked with him, he mentioned just using. I did mention to him using people, and he said that doesn't work, which always baffled me. Isn't anyone who can use magical?
I don't think it works that way. You yourself aren't magical. You are invoking the magic through words, gestures, stuff like that. You're a conduit. You're not magic in and of itself.
Surely it'd rub off. It's, if you're murdering like a good family or three, the blood runs off, and then you get dyed a bit red for a while. Doesn't magic be the same?
I don't think so.
I
At least not from my experience.
I'm not trying to rush us or anything, but I think we're just going off a little bit of a tangent here. I think we've taken up enough of your time. Maybe we
What's an adequate amount of gold for this? And I hold up. I mentioned just one vial.
How much did I tell you it was worth?
I don't remember.
Who
I
has it written down?
think I have it
One of us
written down somewhere. Let me check the
You said something
spreadsheet
about
first.
40 platinum
Bag of
for
holding.
selling the axe, I think, and then you said I could get something more for the actual.
The
stuff,
disenchant would have been double whatever the price was.
Yeah, let me see.
And it was 400 gold for the axe, I'm pretty sure. So.
Notes. I have it. I just have to find where I have
So
it.
that would mean it was 800 gold worth.
50 platinum worth of dust in 5 vials. 10 platinum worth of dust per vial.
Oh, okay.
See, I know I had it.
I thought it was double.
Yeah, because he said 40 platinum for just the item, and then much more per like the enchantment materials.
Maybe it was double and you didn't tell me that at the time. Maybe I was doing it off the base item. That's just what my notes say.
Do we need to retcon that? I mean, that's just a simple
I don't know.
number change.
Yeah, it's just a number change, but no, it. Just so you know, it's going to be whatever the cost of the item is worth times 2.
So it's 80 platinum then.
Yeah. So he would tell you it's 80 platinum worth.
Well, no, it's 100 total. If it was 10 per vial, it's 5 vials, and you double it, then it'd be 100.
Well, the axe was 400 gold, so then it makes it 800 gold. And then you split 800 gold into 5 vials.
Why is there so much math tonight? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to rename this episode. It's going to be.
What is it?
So each vial
Math
is
and procreation.
No.
gold.
1 plus 1 equals 3.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Yes, I'm aware. Oh, we're
I
terrible.
did have a question for you guys though. Did you all want to head to these free ports with me, or is that something I should maybe teleport to and then head in on my own while you guys hang out on
We
the
have to stop by
outside.
the Druid Guild Master, correct, to go to Freeport? What if we try to figure out how to use these bracers? Because Urgo said they wouldn't attack wolves. And then we just show up as wolves.
Yes, we could do that. We have to walk for a few hours anyway, it seems, from the West Commons. Sure.
Yes, and then there's one thing I want to try. Echo, can I borrow your skin? I'm not going to remove it.
Sure. I just hold up my arm, roll up one of my sleeves.
Legion pushes the bracers that he's wearing like against Echo's bare skin, and attempts to activate them.
As you
In
try to
turn-
put it on him, as if
No, it's still
it's
on me. It's
touching
just
him?
like, yeah.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
A little
I
cold.
tried to put it on him.
Try like physically put a bracer on me.
Yeah, I tried to put one bracer on him.
Falls to the ground.
I reached
It
out and
will
pick
not
it up.
latch. Yep.
I can pick it up though, at least.
You can pick it up, but you can't wear it.
Lady Evelyn, do you want to try?
I believe I'll have a similar result.
You're probably right.
Some items have peculiar requirements. They won't work for just anyone.
Oh, speaking of the residuum, have you tried that with the bracers?
You think the bracers have a drug habit? They are of this world.
They could. I don't know. Could be worth a shot.
Well, very well. How much should I use? It's the party's drugs.
I don't know. I don't even know if it will work. Just try and sprinkle a few Salt Bay it, just a little bit.
Like a bump of it.
Sure. I'm hip. I know the kids lingo.
Okay.
Judd, you pour a little bit on the bracers.
No.
Absolutely not.
Maybe you pour a little bit on the bracers somewhere where it's not going to fall to the dirt and be lost forever, where you can recollect it if need be. Put a bowl or something underneath the bracer. Sure, you have plenty of vials and such.
I pull out a half gallon jar and put it under the. Wait, was it half gallon? Let me look at my notes.
Sounds about right. It's either that
Yeah,
or a
half
gallon.
gallon jar and put it under
Yep.
the bracer.
If it does nothing, at least you can just retrieve it.
Yeah, but we're also staying in the middle of the open.
Yeah, let's just
out
not.
in the streets with a very large sum of a highly sought after drug. So
Yes, I suppose you're right.
I mean,
I suppose we should
so
head-
far y'all haven't seen anybody come through here.
actually, yeah, that thing about like literally like there's no like patrols or guards
Yeah.
or people wandering
right
around
here.
buying materials.
Nope. This is actually like you're essentially in a hallway, but there's like a recess to the side. It looks like a perfect place to just sit and hang if you wanted to hang out and be in town, but not in the middle, I guess. It's why Ergo's just chilling here.
Well,
It's
I guess we
quiet.
can experiment later still if you wish, but should we head to the Druid Circle and talk to those people for you, Legion, and then perhaps get a teleport to? Like I said, if we want to make a quick pit stop in Freeport, I think it would benefit me mostly. But if we wish to move on to the Nexus, we can do that too.
Quick jaunt to Freeport.
Quick in and out, quick 20-minute adventure.
Yeah, only 5 minutes.
What do you all think?
Sounds like a plan.
Is this like you're having to use like a teleporter thing, or like having to be teleported?
Yeah, I think we'd have to be teleported to West Commons, and then we have to walk to Freeport.
Would technically hoof it.
Yeah. Like hoof it, like horses?
No, no.
Okay.
Run.
Run. Yeah, we would have to run to Freeport from there. It's a few hours east of the West Commons. Um, so we would teleport back to the West Commons. That's where we came from.
I mean, you could go east through the swamp. The swamp connects to the southern desert of Ro. Then that goes to the oasis of Mar. Then North Ro. Then technically you can go the back door into the Common Lands. I mean, that'll take you to Freeport. Or you can go through East Common Lands, Freeport. Freeport's on the weird edge along the water, but just don't. If you see a raft, don't get on it. Yeah, you won't do well on that island.
Uh,
There's a magical ferry
ooh.
that will take you to the island of Kunark.
We
Don't
can give her the
go.
drugs.
What?
We can give her the drugs, the fairy.
Thank you. That was fitting. Again, the DM takes 2d4 psychic damage.
The DM's dead tonight.
I will say, it might be hard for you guys to walk. I mean, there are a lot of things that could attack you from here to there. You could probably outrun them all.
You do have a horse and a floating disc.
No, this.
Wait, we have a horse?
Legion.
Oh, right.
True. And maybe we get
I
his
mean-
bracers activated and we actually do just go full wolf form and run.
I mean, wolf form is the same as casting Spirit of Wolf, so I mean, I can cast that on you guys if you want to travel.
Is that Ergo talking?
Mm-hmm. You can outrun pretty much everything but a bard.
Well,
But if
hopefully
you have a bard
doesn't chase
chasing
us.
you, huh?
Plus,
Hopefully a bard won't chase us.
Spirit of Wolf also turns the entire party. I was able to pick up that spell.
No, Spirit of Wolf is just an individual target, and he actually taps his boots like one foot to the other and casts it on you. It just goes essentially and taps his boots on everyone, and you all have a movement speed increase.
And how long does this last, Ergo?
About an hour.
Would that be enough time to get where we need to go, or?
Assuming you don't stop and screw around, yes. You will be able to outrun the sand giants if you run into them. That's probably the scariest thing. If you see Kazel, he's a special one, and I could kill him, but he will kill anyone else probably in the Oasis. So be on the lookout for a giant fucking
run.
named looking sand giant.
There
Nick,
you go.
so we have
And this is me clarifying.
He
out
has
of
a name tag.
character. Yeah. Is it running from here or running from the West Commons teleport?
Oh, West Commons, you'll be there in like, I don't know, 3 minutes with Spirit of Wolf. I was saying if you
Okay.
ran from here.
Okay, and which one's
you could
safer
still make
then overall?
Oh no, safer West Common Lands. West Common Lands is like the Farad. There's very little stuff here that could kill you unless you're not paying attention.
Okay, so should we take that route then?
I mean, if you want to pay for teleports, it's up to you.
What do you all think? Should we pay for a teleport for a safer route, or should we try and hoof it from here?
we might find something interesting if we hoofed it from here. Might
but
take
we
us a little bit
we
longer.
also wanted to go there for your anyway
Yes,
for the Druid circle.
Would we pass the Druid Circle if we hoofed it from here?
I mean, you could head that way. You're heading. Okay, so we're essentially at the northwest wall of the mountain. Druid camp. Where is it? It should be over here. Yeah, it's a little bit off the road, but I mean, if you were to follow the road to Innothule, you would see it.
Alright. Well, shall we swing by there and maybe decide on the way if we want to teleport or not?
Yes, I say we head to the Druid Circle, and then determining how long you actually take there will determine if we need a teleport or not. If you take too long, we might not have enough of this buff to make it. So
Of course. If not, what did you call it? Something chariot? You can always do that to make up for the speed.
Silver chariot?
Yes.
Well,
Actually have a new form since we tried it last time.
I say let's make use of this buff and let's head out of here.
Let's head on out.
Thank you
Thank you,
for the help,
Ergo.
Ergomos. I'll be sure to message you if we find or mail you if we find any information.
I mean, you can message me, send me mail. I mean, bards aren't everywhere, but
Good
it's all
day.
good. Yep. Take care,
Thank-
guys.
Thank you so
Weird
much.
group that you are.
Don't worry, we'll save the world.
Quick before we go, would your little group like to, buy this for resale?
I don't personally handle that. Normally, I would just send you to a rogue, but I don't see Videl around here today. She must be off doing something. But no, I mean, most of that happens in Gazier's Rest. I don't know what they do with it after that. I don't ask. Do enjoy the gold, though.
Looks like we may need to build up some connections to sell.
Anything else?
I'm good to go.
I believe we're good. Thank you again, Ergo. Where's the exit again?
Go to the north, go around west, south will take you all the way out.
Wonderful.
Take the road southeast, that'll take you to the Innothule Swamp. And
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Let's head on out.
And we start walking.
Making our way.
once we're exactly once we're out of eye shot of Ergo, everyone would hear in their head.
So was that the correct move of rambling on a bit instead of discussing of how we made the residuum?
Out loud, of course. I can't respond, right? Just.
Nope, you can't.
Correct.
I think we should keep some things secret.
If it,
Not only for our benefit, but for their benefit too. I don't try to be like rude here, but the way we speak seems to confuse them, and sometimes I feel like it's shattering their beliefs. So I don't know, feel kind of bad.
The more I talk with people here, the more it does seem like some sort of torturous hellscape that people get teleported to. Fascinating.
But yes, let's not show all our cards all the time. I do believe Ergo can be trusted, though. He's helped us, and he watched our back, and gave us some advice.
Yes. He does. We do seem to be. I don't know if hurting him is the correct word. He doesn't seem to know how childbirth works.
Maybe it's an ogre thing. I don't know.
Hmm.
I saw that bugbear child, but I haven't seen any ogre children. Maybe ogres are made of stone or pop out of the dirt or something. I don't know.
Possibly, or maybe they clone them.
I have no clue.
Hmm. Do keep an eye out though. If you do see some individual pregnant, it would be at least a note to put down somewhere.
Very well.
I thought that was going to take a different turn for a second there. Okay, sir.
Me too, which is why Echo was like, that's actually a reasonable request. Okay,
Right?
that's something. Yeah, okay, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I can be reasonable every now and then. It's not like I'm saying it's a turducken. You know, it's a human inside a human.
Yeah, turducken. Echo actually did have a question for Eve.
About the magic.
It's about something personal. If you think you got notes, you're ready. But Echo say, actually, this is on my mind. I messaged my mother this morning, and I couldn't reach her, and that made me feel kind of bad. And it reminded me of something you said yesterday about how you're mostly raised by your nannies and tutors. Is that correct?
Yes.
Would you see them as more of a maternal figure? And if so, like what are their names? I'm just curious.
I mean, they're not. I still have a mother.
Well, I know, but I mean, I had few servants, but I was raised by my mother and father directly, so I was just curious, is all.
Well,
If it's too much, if I'm being prying too much, just let me know and I'll shut up.
well, to be honest, I'm not sure that most of them saw me as family. It was more of a professional relationship.
Um, I'm not. I went kind of inside Eve, not to see if she's lying, but to see if this is why she's a little socially awkward.
Sure.
if that makes sense, Eve.
Yeah. What do I roll?
Okay.
I guess I just roll and tell you.
Socially awkward roll.
Socially awkward roll. Roll for
Yeah.
social anxiety.
Because
What
she is a
is
little
that's?
bit, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Probably deception,
or maybe a
depending how
lot.
negative it.
Yeah, it's -1 regardless.
I mean, yeah, you lost no matter what.
I know.
You can't win.
You
I
lose.
I still had to roll.
So
It's the
you
law.
would
Um,
answer what he gets out of that.
Eve seems like she's pretty much straight on the up and up about that. Like most of them, for the most part, like they were servants. They're not like, oh, this one's like my child. Nah, it's kind of
Okay. There's no relationship like that. Okay.
yeah. You get the hint that maybe there's like one or two people that were like the exception to that, but overall, definitely.
Oh, I can understand that. The servants we had were there mainly to. I mean, I did have a tutor growing up, and I wish we could have got along well, but I wasn't always the most dutiful student, and I wasn't always paying attention to what he was talking about, and he had to get strict a few times. But he was a good person. He was a good man. It didn't interest me in what he was talking about, unless it came to music. Then I was very interested. Never very good at my study.
With the spell in personal life, Echo, could it be that your mother was not actually your mother, and that's why it didn't work?
Uh, uh, I'm pretty sure she's my mother. Also, I didn't say, for the spell, I envisioned her.
Yeah, yeah.
I chose the target.
Burp, burp, burp.
I think it would have worked regardless.
Maybe your mother wasn't who she seemed to be.
Uh, See, this is why I was also thinking about messaging my father, but I didn't want to, waste
But
another
what if
spell.
he's not your father?
See, now tomorrow
Joke's
I'm gonna
on
have
you.
to.
It was the milkman.
Tomorrow I'm going to have to just message them both again because now I'm out of juice of today. Tomorrow I'll be doing this again. Thank you very much.
Yes,
But yeah, so
you heard it every now and again in hell. A lot of lies about whose child is whose.
I'm pretty sure they're my parents. I mean, I'm the spitting image of my father, and I'm my mother's eyes, and they also, I'm an only child, and they kind of put everything on me very strictly. So I don't think they would have done that for someone that wasn't blood.
Fair
Al-
enough.
Although they did try for more children, but never had any. Huh. I always wished I had
Bet
a.
you're some noble's bastard kid, then, huh?
Echo goes back into panic mode. Muttering
Oh,
to himself as we're running through the forest.
Judge, you'd be surprised how much that happens. There's bastards everywhere.
No, of course not. I look just like them. No. Silly. You're silly. It's ridiculous.
Breaking him.
Anyway, sorry if I was prying too much there, Lady. I was just curious. Maybe you had a special relationship with someone, and maybe I could try and message them, so let them know you're okay. My boyfriend, perhaps, or I don't know.
I don't think, based on your previous experience, that would work, but I appreciate the offer.
You never know. I just want to see if it works. I mean, I have a few friends I could try and message, and I guess we'll see. But are we just running through this forest right now, by the way, or?
We're actually
are
running or just briskly walking?
we get double move speed right now, don't we? Are we
You
like
definitely
fucking-
feel light on your feet, and running takes no stamina from you. You are not tired. You're not sweating, but you're moving.
That's good.
But the question is, are we grooving?
No, you don't know how to groove.
Moving and grooving.
Hey, Echo knows how to groove.
Hey.
Okay.
He's a bard. That's like Bard 101. Grooving. It's
Yeah,
day one.
I have a 2+ in performance. I can at least do like the hitch, like the dance. Snap your fingers.
Do the salt
Right here,
shaker.
everything's right here.
I got the dice
Salt
roll.
shaker.
That's all I got.
Yeah. You think he's doing the dice roll too much?
Yeah. But yeah, that was all I had question wise for you.
But for the most part, I mean, nothing can catch you guys anyway. There are skeletons. There are a few lizard men that look like they would come after you, but you're not quite close enough.
I
As
would
you
like to
guys-
stop for literally 2 seconds to clap a skeleton's cheeks and pick up some bone chips.
Okay, that would be easy at your current level. These skeletons here, you could probably one shot. So yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Roll a d20 for me. Just a d20. Okay. You get 2 bone chips.
How many is
So
in
a
a
stack of 20 plus 2.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys continue. You notice pretty much following this road, it's pretty safe. There's not a whole lot of traffic here. You did notice that there were still the 2 guards out front when you left, and there was a patrol following this road just a little bit away from town. But you took off way faster than him. He's seriously just pacing.
Cool.
Like I said, you see a few little things along the way. After about maybe 30 seconds, you can see rising up on a hill
You're coming through Zam's
some
mic.
of the ruins.
Ah,
That's Zam.
what did I do? It's probably from when I stretched. Is it fixed now?
Maybe? Yeah, I don't see it now.
Too
Oh,
peaceful.
no. I don't know.
It's well, yeah, it's laughing at that too.
Are there any vents
Anyway.
nearby?
Too peaceful.
Vents?
Sus.
No.
Right before we get to the ruins, I'll just say to Caster, or Caster, Legion. Like I said, depending on how long you take will determine how much we use of this buff. So if you want to keep it short, I think it might be better.
Of
It's
course,
been max like a minute and a half since y'all left.
Yeah.
keep it as short as
I
possible.
just don't know if he's gonna browse like 20 or 30 scrolls and be like, ooh, you know.
I thought this wasn't the guild, it was just like the stone ring.
Oh yeah, that's right. Unless they're the same thing, I don't know.
I
Anyway,
don't know.
guess we'll find out.
Wait, are we allowed to go in because we're not druids?
It's ruined.
Let's go find out.
It's think of Stonehenge but smaller.
I mean, I know what druid circles look like. But thank
Is
you.
there
What they look like.
Okay.
I mean, you landed here when you got here, so you know exactly what they look like.
Oh, yeah.
I'll teleport it here. This is the landing spot.
So I look around for like the druid guild leader, trainer.
There is currently one person, and only one person, just leaning up against one of the pieces of ruins. Just not really paying attention to what's going on, just kind of standing there.
There's no one saying given teleports, anything like that.
Not yet. No.
Okay. Well, I assume Lee's gonna
No
talk to the
response
guy.
the greeting.
I'm gonna. Oh, you didn't say anything, did you?
I shout. Did that go through? Or that's this?
No, it's not coming
That's
through.
one.
I hear you now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I heard
While
test.
while he's gonna talk to him,
Test, test, 1, 2.
Now I can hear you.
Can I
Okay.
go just give a shout looking for or actually well no I'm not gonna do that yet because I don't wanna
Yeah.
summon someone here and be like, oh never mind, we're just kidding. So I'll wait.
Yeah, I shout at the guy leaning us the stone. Greetings. Am I just?
Greetings.
I isn't.
How can I help you?
Oh, there. Are you the Druid Guild master leader?
He looks left. He looks right. No. Do you need some circle spells?
Yes.
Okay.
It was also yes. Do you sell circle spells?
Yeah, for you or for group?
I believe just for me now. Depending on the price of how much the group is.
Ooh. I had this up and then I lost it.
$12 million.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna like it.
Yeah.
See. Well. What was it?
How many hundreds of platinum is it?
Right?
Calm down.
Tell me
calm
how
down.
sad my wallet is.
It's actually not too bad. That could be worse. Let's see. That's the.
So funny. He hums to himself a lot when he's looking for things, but it doesn't get picked up by the mic. He's like,
Yeah. I always did the sound where I was looking for something.
Hold, please.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line for the next available game master.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. For coming here, it's 4 platinum, 1 gold. For West Commons is 3 plat, 1 gold. Butcher Block Mountains, 3 platinum. Lava Storm 4. Misty Thicket 4. Row 3. Tox 3. Steam Front 4.
What?
And
He's
those are
just listing off prices of all the
single
spells.
teleports, right?
Yep.
And what would be the how much exponential is the group teleport? More.
How dare you? Circle.
Those times 10. I don't know.
I don't know. Give me a sec. I was literally doing the individual ones. Apparently, it doesn't have just the entire listing here.
It's a shame I've been introduced to Dwarf Fortress, or I'd offer to organize all this into a spreadsheet for you.
No, I probably will at some point anyway.
Will you, though?
Probably.
Press X
Really
to
only
doubt.
9 plat? That's pretty cheap.
How much?
It says 9 platinum.
Hmm.
That's portal. That's wizard.
9
That's the
per.
wizard one. That one's druid. Yeah, looks like they're each location's 9 platinum.
How many
Would you
platinum
be
do we own?
interested in a trade for some skooma?
I was about to say, man. Let's say we got some drugs, and if we really need to pull our money together, I think it'll be worth it to get his teleports.
But I will. I neglected to say this. They're cold to the touch to you right now.
Every single one.
Every single one. The circles or the rings.
You haven't unlocked the skill yet.
So I would ask him.
What is the druid level to cast the individual in the ring in the group spells?
18.
18.
The
Fascinating.
group ones are 24.
24.
So
Cough, 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 cough. But we already figured out that their level stuff is not the same as ours. Cough, cough.
And with and this is just me thinking of the math we did. The single ones would be very cold or like slightly warm. Like he's almost there.
Right now, not completely frozen, but not anything like the circle ones. The group ones are not even close to the ring. Ring is definitely more doable soonish.
So Legion would have stayed up.
Fair enough. I guess I'm not that high yet to get there.
We should at least buy one of them so that when you are, you can teleport straight to here and buy them all.
Fair enough. Yes, then I will purchase the single Oguk teleport.
The Ring of Farad. Because we're in the Farad right now.
Okay, insight
Sure.
to this guy.
Ogok's to the
if
northwest. You can't teleport directly to the town. We can teleport you here. That's what this does.
Can
Right
I
here.
insight or do I have to determine this guy thinks we're idiots?
No. This person thinks you're an idiot.
Okay, and this is more of an insight check to determine, does this look like someone who would sell portals? Like, or does he look like someone who's like a shopkeeper like we've seen?
I mean, as far as you can tell, it's just someone selling spells at the ring by
Okay.
themselves. That's just what they do.
Alright. So I'll try and talk to him real quick and see if he even talks to me. But do you know if there's anyone nearby that can portal us? Or can you do that?
I stay here. I could, but I'm not going to.
All right, we'll yell if we need to. Thank you.
And what was your name?
I hate you.
Jim Bob.
Balfour.
Lee.
Wonderful to meet you, Lee.
Oh,
No.
Slee. I thought you said Lee,
Lee.
also.
Lee.
Slee.
Smee?
Shimmy.
Lee. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, it's the accent. But yes,
Well,
wonderful to meet you, Slee.
We weren't here that long. Should we just run that way and avoid the sand giants, or should we try and teleport? What do you all think? I mean, I think it would be kind of fun to run a little bit, maybe see something interesting. Because we have
Wouldn't hurt to explore this world a bit.
we still have probably enough time in our buff, right?
Yeah, it's only been
Speaking.
2-3 minutes at the most.
Okay.
And
Up
then,
to you
Slee,
guys.
where would be the closest druid guild leader?
The druids would be Greater Fey. The Wood Elves would probably be able to help you. I don't know if they'd like you though. Might be okay.
What's not to like?
You seem a little weird,
Thank you.
but you are a druid, so they'll probably welcome you with open arms. Just don't shoot anyone.
I do not believe I own the flintlock.
Talking about spells.
Fair enough.
Okay, so hear me out. We convince the Wood Elves that Legion is actually a squirrel piloting the suit.
They're not stupid, but by all means, I wish.
Hey, let
That
Echo,
was out of character.
let Echo sell the lie, okay? He'll sell it.
Get in the robot legion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just the squirrel from the Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
All right, guys. Let's
So
let's
I
let's
did
get out of
buy
here.
the single teleport to Ring of Farrat, so I paid him 1.3 platinum, so I'll deduct that. So that's basically 1 gold, 3 platinum. Yep. All right. Cool.
And then we begin to power walk.
Yeah, we power walk our way.
Not power walking, you're
No,
still running.
I'm picturing power walking like on Brooklyn Nine-Nine in a line while chatting.
Yeah, like you got the hips swaying.
Yeah, the hips are the important part. You gotta have
Yeah.
the shimmy.
That's what I'm imagining too.
No, if your front heel touches the ground while your other foot isn't on the ground, you have to start over. Like,
Yeah. Funny enough, like
The rules, we don't make
one of my cousins was a power walking champion for real. Like growing up, he went to nationals. Not even kidding. I think he placed like second or third. But anyway, yeah, we start heading towards the direction you told us.
Sandworms that won't add badly at all.
Through
And
the
giant
desert.
I know.
through
Worm.
I'm
through the
picturing
woods.
sandworms.
The grandmother's house
Okay.
we go. Do-do, do-do, do-do.
And as you guys are headed to the southeast, you do notice that it becomes less foresty. Definitely, you can definitely feel the moisture in the air. You're coming up on swamp.
Will this slow us down any?
Nope.
Okay. Echo's gonna be just keeping lookout for anything that looks particularly dangerous or that could catch up to us. I know we're not in the desert yet, but just so I don't forget, once we get to the desert, definitely gonna be on the lookout for that named sand giant.
That would
But
be
for
in the
now-
Oasis of Mar.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Legion
is
will
that
actually
part
ask
of the
the
desert,
group.
or I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Legion will have to go. You go. You go.
I was asking that is that like part of the desert or because we're heading through the
Okay. There's the northern desert of Roe, the southern desert of Roe, and the oasis is between them.
Oh, okay.
So you're essentially going from one desert to another kind of desert. Deku, calm down. To another desert. Bird's just like, oh, you're talking?
He's
Talking
just
to
really
me?
excited about deserts, man. He's just
Yeah.
loving his
He
deserts.
thinks you're saying
Actually
dessert.
loves
I think so.
Could be.
All right. So
But Legion would ask the group.
Should I keep an eye out for potion ingredients? It might slow us down a bit, but
I would normally agree with you, but I want to take a full advantage of this buff, and I think we should, since this is dangerous territory, we should probably just, sadly, not look for any valuables unless they seem very valuable. If I see a bag of gold, I might go grab it. You catch my drift?
of course,
But-
of course. So nothing, and it's got to be worth the effort, is what you're saying.
Yes, because I don't want to waste this buff and then we lose it halfway there, and then we get caught by a bard and then he eats us or something. I don't. Apparently, bards are terrible.
Well, you know,
Let's get outrun you
Depends on-
now.
yes. And I do need to figure out how to get these bracers. I feel like it's
Oh,
almost like I have all the tools.
you didn't
but
ask the
I'm
guy for
missing
skin.
something. Oh, there's only one of him.
He-
And if he wanted to give us teleport for easy money, I imagine he wouldn't sell his skin.
Well, next time.
Yes, yes. If I see what do you call a bunch of druids? Is it a gaggle of druids?
A murder if they're all in bird form.
Murder of druids. I like that. Yes. Next time I see a murder of druids, I'll ask.
They're not crows.
Wild Shape says otherwise.
Are there actually? I was thinking of that. I want to look for dangers, obviously, but I want to look for unique animals, like see if there's any kind of related animals from this world to our world, like crows and ravens and squirrels and I don't know.
I mean, there are animals.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything in common. Like oh, that's
You-
definitely
yeah.
a
Squirrels, snakes,
okay.
humanoid froglocks running around.
What humanoid? Because we're in a swamp
Upright.
still right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, which way y'all headed?
Well, from what I remember, we have to go through the desert and then don't go in on the raft. And that's all I remember. Does anyone else remember?
Go up a tiny bit and turn down. No, I don't. I didn't write down the directions.
Okay. So he
Can
said
we-
go through Innothule, then go to the southern desert of Roe, to the oasis, to the northern desert of Roe. Context clues. Which
Okay.
direction
We have
are you
to head
going?
north.
So I guess we're heading north. Because.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now I want everybody to make a survival check.
Alright.
Bring it on.
Okay. Innothule. Ooh, +7 Legion. It's pretty good.
Okay. You know, as you're transitioning from, yeah, those are all really good rolls, by the way. Because this is like a canopy. There's trees that are really tall. You can't see the sun. You know that it's there because it's never not. But there's really not a lot of light coming through here. So it would be very easy to get lost. But you know, Legion and Eve are pretty good at saying, no, we just need to take a left, and that's north. as you're coming into the swamp. So, to the north,
Are we in Innothule right now? Are we in the?
oh yeah,
Okay.
it that's why I was describing the transition from woodland to swamp.
The
Yes.
judge
Gotcha.
gets poisoned with a 5.
Poor judge.
Yeah, well,
He's like, no, north is that way, and he points south.
Yeah,
The three of you are like, no, it's pretty sure that's north.
Touch means the other north.
Which way is the other north? He clearly said to go south. He said South Row, so we need to go south. Anyway,
Makes sense to me.
so you do realize, I mean, as you're following to the north, there's water to your right and land essentially on your left. You could fall into it, and you can see alligators and snakes.
Well, hopefully, following their expert navigational skills, try and avoid that as best as possible.
How close are the alligators and snakes?
Oh my god.
I mean, you can see them. They're not chasing you. They're not hunting you, but you just know that they're there.
Give them a quick greetings as we keep running by.
Do they respond in alligator or snake?
Hiss, hiss.
So, hang on.
No.
So, no, because I'm a shepherd druid. They can understand me, and I can understand basic things from them. Let me find the actual wording of it. What the hell is it?
Good day, fellow snakes. I too am a snake.
Where's- Yeah, beasts can understand my speech, and you gain the ability to decipher their noises and motions. So basic, yeah.
Okay, so
what they
turn
do
and
with
look
that is
at
up to
you, and then they just continue going about what they were doing, which was not looking at you.
They're doing snake things. They don't got time for this.
Fucking druids.
Look, he hasn't asked to talk to Moss in 2 sessions, so let it go.
Yeah, I
yeah.
have been purposely restraining myself from not talking with trees, my friend.
He's only been wanting to skin everything he sees, and
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fun stuff. That's normal Legion thing.
Anyway,
Family event.
you continue north for not very long, and you come across what it looks like it's starting to become more woodland this direction and less swampy. And let's see,
are we getting any hint of desert?
not yet. There is a transition, like I said, from swamp back to more of a foresty vibe. Not quite. It's not as thick here. There are trees, but I mean, the Farrat was like full canopy, giant trees, very little light coming through here. It's actually brighter as you're getting closer and closer to this woodland area. There's less tree cover. Um,
And as we enter this new zone on our interface, does the name of the zone appear?
nope, not at all.
You don't have an interface.
What are you talking about? Of course, Echo does.
No, I mean, to be fair, all
Yeah.
you guys have is spell gem slots. That's it. On the periphery of your vision. That's it.
Yeah, we
It's
haven't
not a
gotten
full interface.
Yeah,
names or
everyone does.
anything. Yeah, everyone in the party does, even my familiar. She told me so.
You're not quite full video game.
Heads up
Yeah.
display.
You don't ever go full video game.
Okay, so you guys continue. Echo, what's your passive perception?
It's 18.
Not close by, but as you guys are essentially leaving the swamp area, to your right, you look what appears to be another set of ruins, much less kept up than the ones you were just at, but you can see it in the distance.
They still look like druid runes though, or
Mm-hmm. They certainly do,
okay.
but they're
I'll
pretty far away. You could run over to it, but it's out of your way.
I'll just tell them that then. Legion, those ruins over there. Can you see them? They look like druid ruins. It's a bit out of the way, but if you truly wanted to, maybe we could take a quick pit stop. It's up to you.
Time.
What do you say?
How much time has it been?
Probably about 5 minutes. You're making really good time. The buff, you're moving pretty fucking fast. You guys have probably not moved this fast, except any other time you've had this spell cast on you,
Yeah.
which you have, but not following someone and just moving on your own.
It basically
It's
feels
an
like you're
interesting feeling. You're
riding
just
a horse or
not used to
something,
it.
but like running it yourself. Is that what it
Pretty
feels like?
much, yeah. We're talking like a sprinting horse, not just you know a trot. You're moving.
Well, if we feel like we're making good time,
Choo
I'll
choo.
say we can make a quick stop and find your skin,
Yes.
Legion.
Yes. Let's go make a quick stop then.
All right.
So you deviate from the path, and you head to the east.
Yeah. We'll still try and keep track of generally where we should be going.
Okay. You can certainly try. I wasn't being intentionally ominous. Anyway,
No, not at all.
So,
Everything's
a
fine.
couple-
It's
Hey,
all-
yeah, everything is perfect.
We're leaving breadcrumbs. I've heard that works.
Anyway, so you get over there, and I don't think there's actually anyone here. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Come over there, and like I said, these aren't very well kept. They are ruins, but you don't see any druid here. But you do start hearing shouts.
Hmm?
There's no one there.
Oh.
There's no one here.
is there any shouts though?
Yes, you do start hearing shouts offering teleportations to different locations, many of which you have seen, but you don't see a druid here. There's no one here, but you hear the shouting from pretty far away to the
Looking
north.
for invite. So layer 1. No, I'm just
Echo, another perception check for me.
kidding. Okay. There it is. 2 above passive. Take
To
it.
the northwest of where you're currently at, you can see in the distance a raised pyramid with essentially the top cut right off. So the top of it is flat, but otherwise it's a perfect pyramid in the distance.
Yeah, I'll
Not
describe it.
huge, not huge, but I would say probably at the bottom maybe 25 foot by 25 foot.
Is it almost
And
like an
then about
arena or something?
No, not quite. I mean, let's see. Let me see if I can get you a picture.
Move the camera down. Oh, on the thing.
Go. We're gonna go to maps. That'll probably check maps.
Like
It's
that?
actually a very terrible picture, but I've sent it to you.
Okay.
And you know what? I can't directly send. I can send a link. I guess I can. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
send me a link.
Go.
I'll click
No, no,
on
no,
it,
no.
and then you can.
Hacksaw your megabits. No,
Yeah.
I'm actually sending it to the Twitch so they can see it. Anybody who doesn't know what EverQuest wizard portals look like, this is one of the things they look like.
Echo wouldn't
And
know that's a wizard portal, though, right?
no, I just said you saw it, and that's the general direction you hear shouts from. That's what a druid ring looks like. Chat, if y'all want to see a picture. I mean, you can pretty much Google anything with EverQuest that I'm discussing if it sounds weird, and to know what it exactly
Giant
looks like.
stone megalith.
Pretty much. Like I said, it looks like a smaller Stonehenge is the best way to describe it, I think. I don't know how.
Stonehenge in my brain looks better than the actual EverQuest stones did.
That's why I said not as good Stonehenge.
Yeah. I'll take a moment to describe though what I'm seeing to the group, and then like I hear shouting. They're selling ports of some sort. I suppose. I mean, we're getting off track here now. We could head there, but what do you all think?
Wouldn't hurt to gather a little bit more information. We always can do Silver Chariot if we run out of this.
What is that again? Silver Chariot? Sorry.
It's
Say
when
that again.
Caster becomes a horse and I summon the disc.
Oh, yes. Very well. I guess we could head that way then. I'll point it out to them, and I guess we'll head to the flat pyramid-looking thing.
There's no happening here.
There's definitely buying. I
We're
hate my
getting
mushroom.
sidetracked.
Oh, you took away my meme. I made a meme,
Yes.
and you.
And I took it away from you. You don't get that meme. No.
I don't know who wrote that thing, but you know.
Yeah, it wasn't me. Wasn't me. Can't actually delete that. I don't know why.
It
Maybe I
has
have
to
to
be
actually.
the original.
Whoa.
I wrote it
Like-
in permanent ink.
Look, this is 2023 now. If Twitter has taught me anything, it's that we're all into that now, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you do?
Okay.
As a famous prophet once said, "Eat booty like groceries."
There you go.
What?
I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't know what's happening here. I am so confused. This is what I have to deal with, chat.
Wait,
This.
wait. DFCA, no.
Oh.
We sprint towards the wizard spire.
Ziggurat.
As
Going
you're
way off
heading that
track.
way, as you start running that way, out of the corner of your eye, you see you're being chased
Uh-oh.
by something.
Is it a bard?
It actually it looks it's for you. You're seeing it's yellow. It's definitely bipedal. It's coming up. I mean, you guys way outrun it. Like it's not even close. You would have to stop
It's a
for it
cheetah.
to catch you.
Do we all see it, or does only Snack see it?
Oh wait, you said it's bipedal?
For him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's correct.
I'll definitely point it out to the party regardless. Like, oh, we got
Yep.
some yellow bitch chasing us, guys. What is it? And like, we're clearly running. I'm like, we can keep running, but like, I don't know what
Legion.
does
Legion
it look like
shouts.
a animal, like a knoll, or I don't know.
Nope.
Legion
Nope.
shouts.
Greetings. Do you have a name?
Lol.
No response.
Well, feel free to stop if you want, Legion. But if I'm out running it, I'm still going.
Kind of looks like that. Echo.
This is
It
on
has
bone.
a crypt mummy above it. So okay, it is humanoid, but in shape at least, or
Yes.
best I can tell.
And yellow bandages covering it all over.
I'll just say the part. I recommend we just keep moving. Let's just get to that. Uh, Up to you. We can stop.
Oh no, Itchy doing all the things.
We could,
Oh.
we could say hi. Would that be,
Uh,
or would you want to just keep going?
I'm following your lead, Legion. You do what you want. If you stop, I will stop. If you keep going, I'll keep going.
Judge, are you in for some exercise?
I'm just following. Whatever we decide to do, I'm there for it.
I got
Well,
two
if everyone's just.
neutral.
We'll just keep.
Uh,
We'll keep going.
Okay.
If it's just like some bipedal figure in the distance running at us. If it was cool looking, maybe, but
It hasn't stopped following you. You're breaking away, but it's still following you.
How far away is it?
Oh, now probably about 160 to 200 feet away. Y'all are breaking away.
this is what I'm imagining that skeleton is. If anyone else remembers that scene.
Oh, I
As
remember
soon
the
as
scene,
as
but
soon as we stop
not
it.
quite.
Deku wants my water. Do you want thirsty?
If it feels like, I mean, this is accurate. If it feels like it's not
Echo,
gonna drop aggro, maybe we can stop. But I don't know.
Echo, roll an insight check for me.
Inside, okay.
Insight reality itself.
21.
Inception reality itself.
With that
30.
roll, you realize you guys might be able to kill this as a group, but it's gonna hurt.
But do I get that this is the feeling that it's not gonna leave us alone though, or will it be like, and
Drop call traps. Keep running.
You get the idea that it's probably gonna chase you for a while before it gives up.
so like if we ran into that ziggurat and it was still chasing us, people might get
Oh,
really
there's no
mad.
inn in the ziggurat. You can climb it, but you can't
That's,
go
that's
inside.
no,
There's
I
no
meant like
door.
okay. I meant like if we ran to the ziggurat, it would probably still like fairly piss a bunch of people off that we.
What? You mean you're gonna train a zombie on top of a bunch of people?
That's kind of what
Go ahead.
I mean.
Go ahead.
That's what Echo's trying to put together because he saw training before and how it upsets people, and he doesn't want to do that if that's what he's getting. So I will explain that to the party of this thing's not going to give up. If we drag it to that ziggurat, it'll annoy them, I think, or we could just ignore the ziggurat and keep running and see if it'll stop.
Well, we have a little bit till it gets to us. Why if we prepare a defense? If it
Yeah, we could take it. Yeah.
very well, let's prepare. Legion casts behind him. Uh, plant growth.
Plant growth.
Plant growth.
Okay.
Remember this, Phil?
Since we're essentially stopping,
Make a
you wanna
bramble wall.
place our players somewhere, and then can you let us know how many rounds, or if it's one or whatever, till he actually gets here?
Are we
To
actually?
getting to the ziggurat, you're approaching it right now.
No, until the thing reaches us.
I mean, I would say minimum 5.
Oh wow.
I got.
Dude,
made it.
you guys are
Or-
still moving. You're still moving away at almost double its speed. So if you keep running, it will never catch you.
Yeah. Okay, then let's just bypass the ziggurat for now.
Oh, we're just gonna stop doing
Or-
that? Alright.
Or we could play some kiting games with it, and I can Eldritch Blast it and push it away from us, and then we just run.
Dude, I was gonna say
Over
like,
and over again.
I could just take short bow shots at it too. Just pew 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 pew.
What if it can
Yeah,
close the gap though, or something? What if it
You know it
has?
can reduce its movement by, or it has to be able to move 40 feet to even be able to move, right?
Yeah, that's why he was casting Plant Grove too.
Oh, we're still movement speed buffed. You know what? Yeah.
Let's take some shots at this thing. Let's
Come on,
fuck
we
it up.
haven't done something stupid yet. Let's do something stupid.
Yeah, Echo's gonna. Once he casts his Plant Growth, Echo's gonna pull a short bow, and it's got 320 feet at disadvantage.
All right.
This is
Excite,
right.
give me
Take
a
its
battle
shots.
board.
1
because
second.
I need to
Pulling the
place
stream
right now.
over. 1 second.
Yeah.
We have to absolutely stop at 1 our time though. So in 50 minutes, not 15, 50. I can't play past that tonight. Just so you know. I mean, I'm good to do this, but also in 50 minutes, I have to stop streaming and have to stop playing D&D.
I was gonna stop now. I'm not gonna
I'll
lie.
go a little bit longer. I don't have to do super important things right away when I wake up tomorrow, so we can try.
It's up to you, DM. You know, I mean, if
No,
you
no,
think
no,
we
no,
have map
I-
or anything. But
He's fine. He's just worried that I'm gonna be bitching all day tomorrow that I feel really sick. But
Let me stay
one
up that
one
late
extra
while
hour,
you-
one extra hour is fine. Any more than that, no.
I'm totally getting yelled at. I'm
You-
totally getting
nope,
yelled at.
nope,
It's my fault.
nope. It's not your fault. I approved it. It's on stream. We have proof.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. So you cast your plant growth.
Okay, so I cast it because a plant growth is 100-foot radius, meaning from one side to the other is 200 feet, and it has a 150-foot range. So I don't know. I want to make it so the edge is right at basically if we're all in a like doing the weird line as we're power walking, right at our feet is the end of this 200-foot radius.
Okay.
So wherever the zombie is,
Okay, so now it's going slower, and it'll
it's
take probably.
every 4 feet of movement, it can move 1 foot.
Okay, so it's essentially walking instead of running now. Very,
And
very
then-
slowly.
I mean, do we want to do like a loose initiative? Do other people want to go, or can I do my next thing?
Well, as soon as it hits 120-foot range, I'm Eldritch Blasting it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a little bit now because you just made it fucking slow.
I can do disadvantage short bows at 320. So I
It's
don't know.
definitely within range of that right now.
All right, so I'll take a disadvantage short bow shot at it. Might as well. See Echo pull a short bow, stick his tongue out a little bit, aim up.
Yeah.
Pew!
All right, everybody over here.
So disadvantage, a natural one.
Why am I on the floor? That's rude.
I didn't mean to knock you over.
How
Dragging.
dare you?
That's a big old natural one.
And then I'd ask Judge, just because if we have several turns, oh whatever. Judge, tell me when he gets to your range, and then I will cast my next spell.
Well, he was only at 140-ish, is what you said. So he only.
Oh
has
no, he was
120
beyond that.
feet.
He was between 160 and 200. He was not there.
Ow.
What the hell? Now,
You're doing
Why
it
is
to yourself.
telling me I am. This is all me. Oh, congratulations! You're all getting a whole bunch of zombies now. No, I'm kidding.
Strategy, it doesn't matter if there's 1 or 100 with what I'm about to do.
Oh god.
Especially now, I don't know how fast these guys move, but
Okay, I get a Magic the Gathering spell and I cast Animate Swamp. The whole swamp.
You cannot turn your land card into a 2/2 creature.
Why not?
No. Okay. So I think that's approximately it.
Pretty
are we
sure.
actually measuring?
No, I'm just loosely. I'm just trying to give everybody on stream something other than theater of the imagination. We don't
Yeah,
have to use this as a battle map. I'm just trying to be nice.
Yeah, we just kind of will. So let's kind of do this. Everyone was like this.
This would
assume
be
you all-
200
you are all
right
running.
Here. This would be
Yeah.
200 right here.
Wherever your hand is.
Yep,
So
right
you're just
here.
gonna move us
200?
back here.
You're doing by grid?
I counted 5 apiece. That's 200.
That's so much math.
Yeah, that's yeah, using the whatchamacallit.
Oh yeah, the built-in thing that we got. Yeah.
The problem is that it stays at your feet, so it's like, ugh, you know, you have to really stretch. It's 140. Yeah, that's basically right there was 200 where
Yeah.
Echo is
Yep.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, Echo
It's
took
now
one shot.
195.
uh,
I'm too slow.
yeah, unless Echo's gonna keep taking shots.
Okay.
Just let me know. At 25
ahead.
arrows, I might not use them all, but we'll see.
Well, it's at 195.
So a 17 to hit with disadvantage.
17 hits. Roll
Okay.
damage.
So hey, 9 points of piercing damage. Non-magical.
Oh, wait a minute.
This is-
Is your bow magical?
Oh no.
Non-magical. So
You hit it? No damage.
Oh no.
at least
I wish I had.
know. So Echo go. Well, I actually hit it that time, but it seemed to do nothing. So stick to magical weapons and spells, and he'll put his short bow away, and he'll pull out his get his lyre and his hip ready to cast some spells. All my spells are really far away though.
You have awakened me too soon, Executus.
May as well just skip to the one.
Yeah, I was
What
gonna
is
say,
the
skip to the
meaning
120
of
'cause
this
You need to
intrusion?
make like a snowman, basically a clay, a mud snowman.
Yeah, because until it's in 60 feet of me, I can't do anything that will damage it.
Oh no! Because once I do my next spell, I won't be able to move if it only can move 5 feet a turn.
I don't have spell sniper.
40,
I mean,
45.
what are you
Okay.
doing?
I'm trying to fast forward time.
Oh
They're
no,
5
her
each.
she's
Oh.
she's dancing all over the place.
I'm just measuring with her. So that's
Oh, okay.
85. So it would have already been in range.
Okay. So at
Yeah.
that 85 mark. Oh, okay.
It would have been in range right here.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. And then I'll wait for it to take one more step after Judge starts firing.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, so I started blasting. That's a natural 20.
Nice. Okay, roll damage.
That's just the first one.
Yeah, 'cause he's
That'd
level
be-
5,
okay.
so he gets Jilger's Blast, right?
That would be the whole 16 plus 3 is the 19 damage.
Okay.
And it gets pushed 10 feet backwards.
Okay.
So we can sit here and watch him kill this thing, right?
Okay.
Can I?
Moves
Oh,
5
yeah,
feet forward.
Wait, okay, so if
Buff
I knock it out of my range with the first one, would the second part of the same spell fizzle? Or would
No,
it
it
get
would
to hit
fire,
too?
but it would just miss, regardless of what you make.
Okay,
And that
well,
20
we'll just,
wouldn't hit it because it's beyond the capability of the spell.
well, the first one was the natural 20, so.
You could nat 23 in a row. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
judging.
All right, so is it back in range? I'm gonna do it again.
I kind of look at Judge, say, "Do you got this, or do you want us to skip forward and help, or do you think you got it?"
I don't know. Well, let's go for another one.
I'll just kind of
17.
cross
You
my
said
arms
hits,
a little bit.
So
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
that is 6 whole damage, and he
Okay.
gets pushed. If this is the next initiative order, then he gets pushed back another 10 feet again.
I hope I muted that.
You did.
You did not.
Maybe.
I
But
did
it's
not.
fine. It
Oh.
wasn't loud, so it's all good.
I think I muted it on stream, but not for you guys. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It wasn't loud.
ASMR need.
This is gonna be a process. So for every time he moves forward, I'm just gonna cast, and then we'll go back.
Okay.
I wish I had a
I'm going
buff.
to,
14. Does that hit?
That misses.
All right. So second one. 15.
15 misses.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna
So
move
that's
Getting,
forward
hey,
5.
hey, Judge, he's getting closer. What are you doing, man? You're missing.
So next one, that one misses. What
12
about this one?
misses.
All right, so 25 is gonna hit.
25
and get
definitely
pushed 10
hits.
back.
And I will as soon as I see Judge missing, I'm gonna start using the help action just to kind of Judge see where those plants are growing.
That's-
Just shoot right between there.
That's 12 damage on that
I start massaging his shoulders, like, hey, man, you gotta cool off a little bit, Judge. Take a breather.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So
So
yeah,
does he get the help action from that?
he's taking a little bit of damage.
We need a way to divine smite a bow.
Okay.
I think one
You
more
gonna go
is
again?
when he gets in range.
No, it's in range
What?
now.
17
Does he get the
again.
help action for
Yeah.
us pointing out and trying to use the help?
No.
Do I actually get help action from that?
No.
I was gonna
10
say I don't
points of
think that
damage.
you can with this spell. Yeah,
Okay.
and he gets pushed 10 back again.
Yep.
So I'll just go ahead and
Okay.
roll again.
Does this look like you said he's getting hurt, but does it look like he's still strong and this will take a very long time?
All right, so he actually makes it 10 more feet forward this time, or whatever it is.
No, it's 5. Because that's 1 round. 2
Okay,
attacks
well,
for you is 1 round.
that's
18
18 on the
hits.
next one. For
That was
8.
out of range. And 8 damage.
Mm-hmm. All right. For the next round, 15 to hit.
Nope, that misses.
And then second blast is 12, so it
Awesome.
gets 5 more forward. Next round.
It's eventually gonna get there.
No, it's
7
not,
misses.
because once it gets too close, I have a second
19.
spell that will stop its movement.
So it's getting hit for 5.
Wow. And there's no check on the pushback?
Nope.
it
And
is.
it's
Nope.
every time he
Nice.
damages it with Eldritch.
Hey,
That's
when
not
it gets to
every
90
time.
feet, I can hit it.
It's per round, 1 time I get to do it when
Okay.
hit with Eldritch
Per round.
Blast.
And
Or
this
I
is
could
just
fireball it.
Can Echo make a perception check to see if there's anything else dangerous while we're just watching Judge obliterate this guy?
I wouldn't call this obliterating. He's
Whittling it down.
he's whittling it down. If this
Hey.
thing could
18
get
hits.
to you, it would probably hurt.
Hey,
That's another 6, and it's 10 more back again.
I'm just making sure that we're not about to, like, as we're just laughing at this thing, not about to get, effed in the
Yeah, go ahead and
end.
make a roll.
Stabbed in the back.
Yeah. Just be on the lookout.
Alright, so it gets 5 more forward, or whatever it's getting.
Yep, 1 second. I'm telling Echo what he sees.
I will. You guys probably, as you guys are like watching Judge, just pew pew pew. You guys see Echo stop looking at what Judge is doing, look off to the northeast, and he's looking pretty hard. Does it look like it's aggroed or coming towards us or anything?
No, but that's what you see, and it's huge, but it's in the distance.
Yeah. I'll say, there's a big ass giant over there. It doesn't seem to notice us, but I'll keep a lookout, and if for some reason it aggroes, I'll let you know.
It's pretty far away though.
All right. Well,
I
it
mean,
got its 5 feet.
imagine if the board were bigger, and let's say it's this far away from you guys, but over here. So it would be like over here.
A good thing I didn't cast Fireball.
Okay. So,
So
yeah,
it would
I'll-
have to run.
So,
It'd have to run through the thing, because if it's
no, it's on the other side.
Other side, opposite
it's,
eye.
it's north and east of you.
oh, okay.
This guy's coming from the south.
Ah,
yeah,
We're
so I'll
flanked.
let them know. Don't need anything else to draw too much attention. We're flanked. It's coming right at us.
He's coming right at us.
Yeah. So, besides looking out, just let me know if it gets within 60 feet, because then I can start casting spells. But
I should also point out that where you saw the sand giant, there are dunes everywhere. You see how the trees are receding here, and desert is definitely more to the north. So you see a lot of stuff to the north
Mhm.
that is just dunes and dunes, and you just saw the giant walking and then disappear.
like it went behind a dune or something.
Correct.
Okay.
But that should tell you the size of these dunes. That
Yeah.
between them, a sand giant could be there that you can't see.
Do we see the
So,
spice flowing?
So we could literally like crest a hill and look
Spice
down,
always-
and there'd be a sand giant. Yeah, spice always.
Yep.
What if we offer the sand giant drugs?
Hey, we got spice, don't we?
Exactly.
It will take it from your cold dead hands.
All right, keep blasting, Judge. Don't worry, I got her back.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Pew pew.
I mean, if we really want to speed this up, those with 60-foot range could walk forward a little bit, right?
Yeah,
And
but
they
that
would be
once
in
you,
the stuff.
Yep,
Once you're in the
it's
stuff, it's friend or foe, man.
yeah, it's everyone.
Yeah, but we're also moving double speed, so we could get out of it a little easier, right?
So
You
what's your
could.
speed? 60. In this you can see every 4 feet of movement you can move one, so every 5 feet.
120.
Yeah, if I wanted
We're
to
moving
act
100.
Oh no, your normal's 30, so you're doubling to 60. But
Yeah,
you
double
could,
to 60.
you could dash for
So you can move
another.
15 feet per movement. Yeah.
But then you
60
wouldn't be able to
divided by
act
4 is-
if you dashed. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 120 divided by 5, right?
no,
Four.
it's not 120. You normally get 30. It doubles to 60. If you use your dash and nothing else, then yes, that would go to
Yeah.
120.
Yeah, but 120 divided by 5 is 24, right?
No, it's divided by 4.
So
It's
much math.
the easiest way to do the spell is you
Dude,
divide by
We're
4.
totally just.
Oh, okay, so 30 or
Yeah.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll wait a little while. Keep blasting, Judge. Keep rolling.
Well, he got 5 more feet because I missed both of mine.
No.
So then I started
Almost in
blasting
range.
again, and he got pushed 10 more feet back.
Ada haste, Judge.
Is he still in range there?
Yes.
You can check. Yes, he is. So he's gonna get my second one for the round then, if it hits.
Okay.
It does not.
Nope.
All right. So then he
8.
gets his movement, and then we'll see if he gets to get knocked back again. He does
Get up
indeed
again.
get knocked back. for
Back it up again.
10 damage.
Okay.
And at that point, I would lose my second one. So next round. Oh, that. Oh, okay. I thought I rolled a random dice. Okay. First one
Nope.
misses.
Yep.
That one hits
Yep.
for 5 more.
God.
I don't have it on me because I didn't save it.
What?
The distance thing. I don't have it on for
Yeah,
me.
I was just measuring.
All right, next round. Miss. That's a hit
Yep.
for 6.
Okay.
Next round. Natural 20
Okay.
for 7. Oh, not 7. I rolled a 4, so that's 8 plus 3 is 11.
Okay.
Next round.
Is Judge like smoking right now? Is he like is
On
is his
fire.
hands like steam shooting out of them? Like
No. All I see is him just alternating finger guns. Just. That's all.
All
That's
right,
all that's
he
happening
got his
right now.
5 feet because I missed both that round.
Okay.
That one hits for a whole 4 damage.
Right.
He gets pushed back again next round.
I wish I had that spell that lets you make arrows do fire damage
17
would be
hits.
really helpful right now.
So
yeah, because I gotta be blasting him
another
too, right?
4 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Echo
4
asked
damage
you
on
like,
that
you
one.
can't hit him from here. What's going on?
First one misses.
Can't
Yep.
shoot fire or anything?
Second one hits.
That one hits.
I don't want to make that much noise. The only thing I can hit with is
For
fireball.
13 damage, and he gets
Nice.
pushed.
Okay. He's definitely starting to look hurt, but still trying.
That one hits.
Ooh wee.
Yep.
Ooh.
Another 12 damage. Next round.
Okay.
Is this the longest combat we've ever had, like round wise?
Round wise, this is pretty
Yes,
long.
for sure. Yeah.
But look,
So that's-
this is what happens when you have an
5 feet.
MMO. You kite things.
Yep.
To be fair, even in a normal game, this would totally work.
This is like the actual strategy is I cast this wild shape and we do silver chariot and we just run around while you guys blast from the back of the thing.
All right, so
Yeah.
second one hits for a natural 20.
Nice.
Damn.
Oh, that is a 10, so 20, 23.
Damn,
Big
that's your max
23.
Eldritch
Yep.
Blast hit.
Anyway, he started blasting.
All right, next round. 17.
That's a hit.
That hits.
Yep.
For 7. Next
Yeah.
round.
I don't think you've rolled a 16 yet, funny enough, so I don't know if AC 16 or 17.
Yeah, it's been pretty much 17 or
It's
higher
5.
or lower.
Oh, he actually moved forward.
Well, I
Oh,
just moved him,
no.
so that was doubled, but we'll go with it.
What?
I moved him forward 5 already.
Oh, okay. Well,
And he gets pushed back again. This time he takes 10 damage.
He does the hokey pokey and he turns himself about.
Next round.
miss.
21
hit.
hits. So 12 damage.
12.
Legion's just sharpening like his cooking utensils and kind of
17,
going through his
that hits.
bag, reorganizing.
That's 10 damage. Next round. That hits.
Echo starts using his cloak of bellowing.
10 damage.
Just posing.
He was trying to figure out how to cast Eldritch
hit?
Blast.
Okay.
That's 13 damage.
Okay. Stop for just a second.
Uh-oh. Dun 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 dun.
From up above,
Uh-oh.
You guys see a red bolt just fly in a straight line towards the mummy. It just collides with him and it explodes.
Look
Very
around for the
upset.
source of it.
Yeah, I'm very upset now.
It- standing on top of the pyramid is a figure in a robe. It's a very bright blue robe, almost a sky blue, very fine trim. And he's like, "Y'all are taking forever.
Hey,
Do you
we
need a ride or not?"
we had that, all right. We were just testing out our skills, okay?
Then go loot it. You did most of the damage anyway. Go.
Legion uses the chipped bone rod that summons corpses and uses it.
That's one that summons, correct?
Yep, it pulls it over.
Yep, nearby corpse.
Nothing happens.
Not a corpse.
It's a corpse.
Only works on player corpses. No, because we summoned a rat.
Yeah, we summoned a rat corpse.
You did.
Confused noises.
Learning. I'll make a note.
Kind of insight check the dude that blasted this thing.
Sure.
Alright. I want to see if he actually killed it or not. Essentially, that's what I'm. See if he's trying to trick us or something.
I don't know. He's telling you the truth.
Oh. Either it appears to be dead, but your thing isn't working. Can you get rid of these plants or?
They're here, I believe, forever, actually. Maybe a year.
How far wide do they go?
It is
Pretty
100
wide.
radius.
Yeah.
So it is a 200-foot circle.
Damn. So basically, we have to. Well, Judge, you're the one who killed it, so
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
go
you
get
get,
it.
I think you have to loot it.
I will need you on looting, so come with me.
All right, I guess I'll start trudging through with the judge.
We make pretty decent time in this because we have the action dash too.
Yeah, we move 30
Yeah,
feet
yeah.
around.
You can move a full 30 movement. Yeah, 30 feet every
Yeah.
6 seconds. But
Okay.
all the plants are sticky, so you hear.
Oh god. As we get closer, I still want to inspect and see if this thing's moving or like twitching, or is it just a pile of dust?
I mean, he hit it. It's scorched, but the body's intact enough for you to loot. If that's
Okay.
what you're asking.
Yeah, yeah.
So I assist on the looty boy.
All right, I'll start looking for loot. Unless it's just guaranteed loot. I don't know.
I mean, there's loot on it.
Yeah, I don't know if we have to roll a check or not. Is all.
Oh yeah. Roll investigation. Sorry.
With advantage because I'm helping.
Yeah, he's.
DM is falling asleep.
DM is pretty fucking tired, guys. 22. You find 3 platinum and a belt. Doesn't look really fancy. Just made out of rawhide, but that's what you find.
I just give the 3 platinum to the judge. Like, you earned this. I'll see what we can do with this belt. Rawhide belt.
Rawhide belt. Yep.
Okay.
Legion shouts from outside.
What did you find?
We'll start trudging our way back.
I daintily skip my way back.
Yeah, and then I'll show Legion and Evelyn. Well, I gave him. We found 3 platinum, and I gave it to him. He kind of earned it. Um, and I found this rawhide belt. I don't think it's. I don't know. You can look over it if you want, but we could probably just hand it over to Adventure Guild. But I'll hand it to Evelyn if you want to see if there's anything about it.
What I imagine, since this is force damage, is that I'm Pain from the Naruto series, and I'm just using Almighty Push.
Almighty
Push. You will know pain.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I'll hand the. I mean, I guess unless can I quick Arcana check it, or can I help Eve or quick Arcana check just to see if there's anything magical about it?
Sure. So you can Arcana check with advantage if you would like.
That sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, I'll give it to Eve to check.
And guidance, because why not? We haven't used it this session.
Oh yeah, you could have rolled like a 35.
Nice. With
28.
your 28, you find out it is in fact a rawhide belt.
All right. Who has the bag holding?
There is no magic at all.
Don't
In fact,
you?
it's absorbing your magic.
Eve has one.
Yeah. I'll give it to you to. We can hand it over later if it's worth something.
I give Legion one of the platinum.
So you did most of the work, but thank you. Do you think they'll be mad that this will probably last about a year here?
I mean, it's just regular plants, right? It's not magical. It's not a dispel. You could just burn
you
it
can
to the
dis-
ground.
You can yeah, you could burn it.
Yeah.
The hell is my
But
spreadsheet
yeah,
gonna notice?
there's no wording on how long this version lasts. The other version, because there's 2 versions of how to cast it, lasts a year. So that is up to the DM.
Is that one dude still sitting up there on like the looking at us, or did he go back to his business?
No, he's still there. He just continues shouting, offering ports.
I'll just say back. Thanks for your help. What's the quickest way from here to, if you don't mind? That's the Southern Desert of Row, Oasis of Mar, Northern Desert, correct? And that'll lead us to, Freeport.
Noobs. Yes. Head north.
Thanks.
Careful.
I kind of say this to the group.
What's a noob?
I don't know.
This is
I thought it was a term of endearment because we took care of that beast so handily. So it must be something good. So we should start calling people noobs.
it's like
I love-
a pet name.
I love everything about this.
I think so.
Can I insight check the guy to see if it was an insult? Did kind of already roll before asking. Sorry, I'm tired.
Yes, you could take that as an insult.
Don't think it was intended to be a compliment.
What makes you think that? I mean, we were taking care of business, and we were right about the directions to go.
Something about his tone.
You saying them fighting words?
Should we go ask him if he insulted us?
I don't know. I don't think we have time for this. Plus, he did kind of blast that thing out of the sky, quite literally.
Yes, we had it. We had it covered. But it's good to know. It's maybe we set up a camp and we do that again. I just can start preparing like a meal, and we start blasting. I do have a second spell which will even slow it down even more. That can be cast on top of this one.
I say we move on. Start heading into the desert. Maybe we'll learn more about their local language in a Freeport.
Yes. is interesting is how did their language come to be if they have no children? They all Anyway, shall we head on?
Yes. Let's head on. We'll from here follow his directions. Um, Definitely going to once again warn them that the sand dunes can hide giants very easily. So if anytime we crest a sand dune, be wary that there might be a giant in the valley between the dunes. So be ready to take evasive action.
And I will say this: as you guys are running through here, you do have to run down dunes and then back up. And even though you have a speed boost, it still does take a little bit more time. If you didn't have this would be very irritatingly slow.
Yeah.
Unless you could somehow levitate.
Silver cherry.
Oh, I need someone to roll a d20. Call it before you
I'll
do it.
do it.
Echo will do it.
I think Judge is typing. I don't know. Judge might be doing it.
No,
Uh,
I was
okay.
literally cleaning underneath my keys.
14.
14 sand
Noted.
giants show up.
Noted.
Oh god, 14 sand giants. Oh, I just rolled on the boss table, didn't I? Ugh.
No, keep
Anyway,
going.
yeah, I don't know. We're gonna stop soon in 15 minutes. We want to stop before we actually
Is
enter the desert, or
Oh
Uh,
no, you're in the desert now.
okay? I meant
Just on the, I mean, literally the other side of the pyramid is all desert.
yeah.
It's not a very large desert, but it's still desert. I mean, essentially, it's like a straight line to the east and west as you're headed north, and yeah, you see almost like a wall of rock and mountain
That's like
on
blocking,
either.
like keeping the desert in, essentially.
Correct.
Okay,
We could just stop here for ease of knowing where we're at.
that's what I was kind of getting at. Like, I don't know
No,
if you
no,
want
no. I would no keep going. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you want us to do anything in particular, but we keep following our directions.
Oh no, I'm just rolling to see if you guys get attacked. That's what that
Yeah,
was.
avoiding sand giants the best we can, letting them know to keep alert anytime we exit or enter the highs and lows of the sand dunes.
What else is here?
I don't know if there's like sand traps, like at the bottom of a sand dune, where there's like a Star Wars type Sarlacc pit,
Or
but
or
No,
quicksand.
nothing quite like that.
I've been prepared for quicksand my whole life and I've never seen it. So give it to me in a D&D game.
No.
most people the quicksand,
there's
you
a
only
good
go to
picture.
about your waist, and then you can't really sink any further.
Yeah.
to be honest, sinkholes are way more dangerous than quicksand, but you never really see those.
Yeah.
No one does until it's too late.
I mean, you live in California; those are a thing there. Not as much as Florida, but
That's okay. Florida has meth, so meth actually cancels out some sinkholes.
all right, my brain is pretty much off. So are we
Yeah.
gonna call it here?
We can
Indeed.
call it there.
I'm turning into a pumpkin.
Yeah, you're making me yawn now.
It's not my
Hey, we
fault.
got to play D&D again.
I did take drugs.
But he left quick.
I think he had to go.
I mean, it's
Oh.
pretty late, and I think he has work. So, like I do. But we'll coordinate for next stream. Welcome back to ourselves and to the people of the chat. Hopefully doing some more RimWorld soon. Maybe doing a thing with Caster in the next couple of months.
Yep.
/ collab at some point.
There you go, stream.
Alright.
My name is in this, so I have to click on it. Desert Tarantula. I'm gonna ride one. We're gonna, instead of having a horse, we're gonna tame a bunch of giant tarantulas. Because I wanted to last game and we didn't get to. So, Spider Cart's back on the menu, guys.
Oh, Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then we could go up.
There's teleportation. She wants
Yep.
fucking a
Yeah.
land-based
We're gonna make a food truck.
You
We're
know
gonna
what?
be pulled
You
by
know what?
pulled by spiders.
Teleportation takes you to certain locations, whereas Spider Cart could spider climb up a mountain with a cart.
Exactly.
There's nothing that could go wrong here in terms of physics. Uh,
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Thank you very much,
All
stream.
fun.
I hope you enjoyed episode 15 of us mostly doing math tonight.
there's a lot of math.
Math
For how tired I
appropriateness.
am.
All right, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. I'll see y'all next week.
Alright, I'm gonna go find someone to raid. Let's see.
Oh,
Who's streaming? What?
Just as a heads up, the 17th of March there will be no D&D. I'll be out of town.
At all that weekend. So no
At all.
Friday
Like,
or
no-
Saturday.
There's no
Should
other
put that
optional day.
put that on the coordination thing.
Yeah.
I
And
will
yeah.
eventually.
Who do I
and-
know that's
Oh
streaming?
no, next Saturday. Next Friday, the 3rd, I have a wedding, so I can't play Friday for sure next week. So if we
Okay.
can't do Saturday, then I'm totally down. But the 3rd, I can't.
I have no objection so far,
Same.
but I'm like 2 months ahead, like March 17th. So
Yeah.
we're good.
All right, guys.
All right, good night. Thank you.
Good night.
I had fun.
Nighty night. I don't remember. Is it bedtime yet? Da 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 da.